You're listening to the We Are Libertarians Network. Learn more at wearelibertarians.com.
Welcome to the Hog of Liberty podcast. This is episode number 454 of East Central's favorite podcast. Jeremiah Morrill here, joined by a massive crew today. Got Zach Burcham, your executive producer, audio engineer.
Good evening.
Yep, you can hear it in his voice. It's been a week.
I'm broken.
Mr. Bones,
I'm here.
you're here.
They won't let me press buttons on this show.
Nope. You
Oh,
practiced.
You messed up the soundboard, bro.
You
stay-
practiced 2 nights ago
You
as a
stay on the
producer.
talent side of the table, buddy. You stay away from this side.
Zach, this is good news. Now you can do more cross country events. You can go on vacation because I can
No.
fill in.
No, because I literally had to look. Bones ran the board for a different podcast.
The
I
Playbook
came in,
podcast. He did some fun producing, and he was on the episode.
we have a really nice board, new-ish, new to the last campaign season. It's got all these colored buttons, and he had them in a combination I didn't even know was possible.
I didn't either.
And he sat there
He
for an
was
hour.
pretending to be a DJ. You know he was.
Well,
he was like, I am
but
David Guetta, just
here-
like jamming in front of 50,000
But here's
people.
the thing: that I know the buttons he was touching totally jacked up his ability to do his job over here because I know what they do, and they make it impossible to know what's going on because he was hitting a button that isolates channels.
I'm not going to lie, Zach. Your job's kind of easy.
It's not bad if you don't
We're-
touch extraneous buttons.
Boys, we're introducing people. We're just introducing people.
Shots fired.
Zach's here. Bones is here. Betsy Mills.
Hey, how's it going?
Welcome to the show.
Always good to be here.
I think we've given him co-host status. Caleb Buchanan.
Yep. Hello.
Let's go,
welcome
buddy.
Back.
The
he's
Caitlin
here.
Clarks.
They're in the Caitlin Clark
Yeah.
unis. And
Boom, baby.
for at the end of the show, or towards the end of the show, we're going to do the 92 county draft. My wonderful 9-month and 2-week pregnant wife Sarah is here, and she's going to participate in that. And then we have a new cast to the show. A new character enters the chat, as the kids say. I don't know how long the story arc is going to go for this man because he's not from here, but he was passing through. Alan Millarini from the region. He's a guy from Porter County, very good friend of Sarah and myself. Welcome.
The whole Morrill family.
The whole Morrill family. We know you through my brother.
Yep.
You're passing through. You're just on your tour of devastated areas in Indiana.
Oh, God, no doubt.
You're from the Porter County, which the governor was in yesterday, and then
Yep.
today you're following down here to Henry County.
You're just a
Doing
big
my
Braun
own-
fan.
Just doing my own tour.
Doing your own tour, but you're actually coming down for a charitable event this weekend in
Yep.
Cincinnati
That's
with the Masons and the Shriners. We had that scheduled before all of this happened, but you got to drive through it all today, so you got an eyeball witness view of all of Indiana. So you're gonna know what's going on.
And we said this in the what do we call the podcast?
The Patreon.
The Patreon. I'm sorry, lost the word there. But in the Patreon, we talked about like we're in the worst place in the state right now, and you came from the second worst place in the state where there was loss of life and just crazy derecho-esque 99 miles an hour storms.
Yep.
Like, and then you come here. You can't you went from one terrible place to another.
I wasn't
terrible
sure
place.
he was going to get out of there just to come straight into this area.
Yeah, it was.
He's here just to buy
Yeah,
generators and bring them
you're
back
wild,
from
man.
one
You-
disaster zone to
You
another.
traveled more than Mike Braun today.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, where's Jim Banks? He's never been here. That's true, by the way.
You should have brought pumps and taken generators.
Yeah, I didn't even think about
could
that.
just swap
them
off.
Could've
You could have
made
traded
such big money. Oh my God.
So this show, we're going to talk about the storm damage, and then we're going to do this 92 county draft because we all need something to smile over today, and I think it's going to be fun. And then we'll probably talk a little sports and Indiana fever. That's the plan. This show is about our lives in rural Indiana. We're here to push your boundaries and make you think as individuals. Sometimes we'll provoke you, other times we'll make you laugh, but hopefully you'll always learn something new. We do have a special sponsor just for this week. They called us up and they said, hey, Henry County and Newcastle is having some issues, and we want to make sure that our folks are available. It's Healthy Home Foundation Repair. They're making a big push in the foundation and crawl space industry in Indiana, central Indiana. Their sales manager is a guy named Aaron Ewert, who's been on the show a number of times. So they are actively here in Newcastle. They do free inspections on anything you've had go wrong. They'll come out, you give them a call, they'll put you on the list, they'll take a look at you. If you've got a crawl space that you want to have water remediation done, they'll take care of it. If you've got a wall that's got cracks in it, they're going to take care of it. If you got, they were out here and they found somebody that had a wall collapse in their basement.
Wow.
They'll take care of that. So look them up, Healthy Home Foundation Repair on Facebook, or you can dial them up at 317-975-0440. We're going to give them a number of mentions throughout the show because they stepped up in a big way. It's a hell of a week, and we're trying to help people match resources, and they're interested in the community and helping out and being a part of it. So we're generating some leads using this for them this week.
So that's fabulous that they're sponsoring the show this week, and it's been cool to see other businesses as well. Not to take away from them, but I've noticed other businesses. I'm not going to shout them out because they didn't sponsor the show, but that they've come out and said that they would do all of those things. And some people said, hey, I'm even going to take 10 or 20% off. Like, I just want to help my neighbors. So,
and
a lot of good actors out
we're going
there.
to share some stories as the day goes on, because there's been some incredible community togetherness that's happened.
Absolutely.
But Healthy Homes at the top of the show. Mr. Bones, 5 stars on 421 Google reviews, according to Aaron, by the way. He's dropping that in there. So they're not a fly by night. They've got a lot of Google reviews and happy customers. Mr. Bones, this is your part of the show to shine. You've got to say some thank yous, because we did a Patreon. That was 25 minutes of gold.
It was gold. Those people are Jonathan Phillips over at Ed Martin Honda in Indianapolis. If your car was damaged or washed away, you can't find it, Jonathan Phillips would be your guy to go see.
Good man.
Get a new Honda. I'm sure the state will cover it. Maybe some of your Newcastle apparel was damaged in this water. Varsity Outfitters.
They are having their final going out of business, closing the doors sale on Saturday. So get there this weekend if you want any of their merch.
Yep.
It's a fire sale. So get down there.
Ink and Ale as well. I'm sure they didn't have any damage, did they?
I think the only damage they do is when you try one of those tenderloins. Beautiful.
Tommy Oaks over at Walnut Ridge RV. If your house is floated away, you need one for right now, Tommy Oaks will help you out. If your RV may have washed away, Tommy Oaks again will help you out on this subject.
If you just want to add a camper to high ground somewhere, give Tommy a call.
Yeah, do you want a house that automatically sits 8 to 18 inches off the ground and gives you a buffer from the water? There you go.
Or a house that can drive away before the storm arrives.
Yeah, shockingly, so many people don't do that though, Betsy. It's shocking. The number of campers just sit there.
Maybe a couple of your monuments set underwater and now has a little water line on it. Moral monument cleaning. Be the person to call to clean those. They won't clean the dead people, but they will clean the monuments.
Yet.
Just left that part in.
And
if you're interested in
I
that
would
service,
kill to see your parents' face right now, Jeremiah. That's all.
Oh, she knows this.
Oh,
we do this.
This happens every week, Betsy.
Yes. If
maybe
you're
your
just
car
This is in the ad read she sent in.
listen, maybe your car did float away and you can't get to Jonathan Phillips right now. Pops Recycle down in Rushville, give you 2-wheelers.
Get your vintage Schwinn, and you can pedal anywhere you need to.
Exactly.
You can pedal around an obstacle or two in a vintage Schwinn.
Bones,
right.
That was the best one you've done.
Yeah, that was
excellent.
spectacular.
Great job.
So thanks to all of them, and special thanks to Healthy Homes for sponsoring the show this week. All right, let's talk about what happened. As we record this, it's Thursday evening. There are still emergency sirens going by.
Crazy.
all day long.
I woke up to a couple of cell phone alerts Wednesday morning. The days are running together. Wednesday morning, like 3 a.m, 4 a.m, all the cell phones go off. I don't know how many cell phones you guys sleep with in your bedroom, but we have 3, and it's a lot when they all go off.
Why do you have 3?
I have one for
Work.
one for podcasting, and one for Sarah has. I allow Sarah to have one.
Bones.
Wow.
You know Jeremiah. He lives for redundancy.
Yeah. Most people that have 2 cell phones are usually drug dealers.
Did you just accuse Jeremiah of being a
No,
drug dealer?
I did not. I
I can
Allegedly.
give you a
Most
referral
people-
to a pharmacist if you need it, but I don't. That's not what I do.
Is one a burner?
I mean, they're Cricket Wireless.
Yes.
What kind of
Get it.
bridges are you building, Jer?
Ones that won't. None of my bridges have washed away.
Yeah.
Well, that's a start.
The pipe culverts, the galvanized pipe culverts are gone. The concrete cast in place bridges are still there to stay.
That's good.
So nobody expected this to happen. Like it was going to rain all week. I was cutting my grass, and literally on Sunday, I'm like, Sunday or Monday night, I'm like, I'm going to cut my grass because it's going to rain all week. nobody told me it was going to be biblical rain. This was not called for.
We're also
No.
in the season where you can look at the forecast and it'll say thunder showers every day, and it'll say 60%. And that could total 17 minutes of rain for the entire week, because you might not get any, or Caleb might get hit in Knightstown, but we don't get any in Newcastle, or vice versa. But there was no prediction. Nobody said, oh, by the way, you're getting the precipitation version of a tropical storm and it's going to hit in the next 36 hours.
And just you.
Yeah.
Us and Muncie. I mean, us and Muncie.
Muncie.
So
That was
I
serious.
woke up Wednesday morning after getting all these alerts, and I'm looking at the radar on Channel 13's website, and it's just forming over us. Henry County, Madison County. It's just sitting there just.
It hit about 2 o'clock in the morning, and I woke up. One of my kids woke up, and he's coming in. I'm like, don't worry about it. I look at the radar. I'm like, oh, it's almost gone, man. It's almost gone, because there was always a window over Terre Haute, Kokomo, Indianapolis. But then it just
sat on us.
I did not get to really get a good night's sleep that night because it just kept storming.
It was a wild thunderstorm.
Yeah.
As I understand it, is it Princeton, Indiana?
Yes.
Had the record. It was like 12 inches of rain in a day.
7 inches.
7 inches in a
7.5
day.
inches. And
So-
that was in 1905.
The conservative estimates of nobody has a rain gauges that goes to 17 inches. The conservative estimates were around 12 inches of rain that came down in Henry County, but the radar shows accumulations. Southeastern Henry County, so like Dublin, New Lisbon, 17 inches is what almost all of these radars are showing. Like unfathomable amounts.
I'm not gonna lie. If Jer wasn't messaging me that it was raining down here, I had no idea.
You
So,
were dealing
I
with
feel
your
bad.
own storm, brother. Like you were
but
dealing with it.
We don't get any news from Indianapolis or anything up in the region, so I had no idea that it was raining down here.
So we've long talked about White Estates, a nice, silly, poorly planned neighborhood that I live in on the south end of town that was built in the 60s.
Lightly converted cornfield.
And they never built any retaining ponds, and some of the plumbing is questionable as far as the drainage ditches and other stuff. I have never had my house flood ever in the history of being there. I'm like a foot and a half higher than the rest of the people around me.
He looks down upon the rest of the neighborhood.
There's some
plank of White
there's some ponding. You want to have the nice house in your neighborhood. I would have the crappiest house in Forest neighborhood, but I've got a decent house for my neighborhood. About 3 houses south of me generally kind of has like ponding around it. The pond turned into a river in this storm where we kept watching it come up and up and up. And normally storm drains will take water and it'll leave. Every storm drain was full because the places they were dumping into were full of water. So storm drains were actually dumping water back into neighborhoods, and it was filling, and things were turning into a lake. And then those find a way out. And then those ponds that developed turned into streams going through down roads, down streets. From our house, we could not leave in any direction at all. Like 5 houses down from me, fire department had the road shut down. I'm like, that's cool. They shut the road down. I'm like, can't believe they used the fire department to do that. They didn't. They were doing a water rescue, Caleb.
Yep. There's a lot of those.
Yeah. More than 100 people were rescued from Foster's Landing by boat and SUV.
Yeah.
I woke up to the news that Riley Road, a very important east-west road here in Newcastle.
Oh my
Major
God.
thoroughfare for that end of town.
It had the culvert collapsed and washed away. And the sheriff posted a video of somebody walking across it before it collapsed on the asphalt. And he's like, you should not do that. It was gone minutes later.
It was on the front page of the Indy Star Facebook page, like
I
pictures
think
of Riley collapsed, the
Greenfield
brand new
Fire
road.
First
and
pavement.
Chesterfield brought their tech rescue boat teams down
Oh,
to
cool.
help get people. I mean, like it was all hands on deck.
We had the National Guard activated yesterday. Like our EMA director, like put in the request, and then Braun announced the proclamation today. But I mean, the National Guard's in play for this.
Yeah, it's been surreal. Alan, you live up in the region that just got absolutely nailed as well. So you've had the wind the power outages, and there's no gasoline to be found because the power is all out at almost every gas station in Northwest Indiana.
Yeah, and if the gas station has power, they probably don't have much fuel left too. So
the ones that do have power, it's been hours long waits up there to get gas.
Yeah, about 2 hours. I was reading people were waiting for gas. The line's about 2 miles long. It's been it was interesting. It still is. It's you know, the people the company that provides our electricity and our gas is NIPSCO, and they have about 500,000 customers. And after that storm hit, they had over 300,000 people without power. Last time I checked, it was like down to 248,000. But it was insane.
I think I heard Lake County and 95% of the people did not have power.
95% of the customers in Lake County didn't have power, and Porter County that I live in was like 50%.
Yeah,
so
that's insane.
It's insane. I mean, I've never seen so many snap trees, down power lines, power poles, everything. It's just truly crazy to see it. Sad. There was one death. A house exploded in a town called Portage. An older lady passed away. Luckily, she was there with her dog, so they went together, but still very sad.
That's awful.
And luckily, as far as I know, that was the only death that happened. You would think it would be a lot more with the damage that we have up north.
Yeah, in this storm here, once again, property can be replaced. The lives as far as we know, we haven't had any fatalities in Henry County from the storm.
Maybe a potential one in Delaware.
Delaware County, it sounds like somebody may have jumped off of a bridge.
A kid.
Being an absolute fool, and they gave up the rescue efforts today.
Yeah,
so or in the last couple hours. So
there was a 2-year-old rushed to the hospital. Lifeline last night in Rush County.
Out of by Raleigh area.
Yeah,
but I believe the child was resuscitated.
They were resuscitated and flown to Indianapolis. Yeah.
So I met with some county commissioners today, the county surveyor, chatted with them, and they Steve Dellinger, commissioner, he actually got to see the governor today down in Cambridge City. And they said, hey, what do you need? And like, we need money. We don't know how much we need. We need the waters to go down enough to actually be able to assess things and see what's going on. But for a period of time, almost every east-west road in the community was closed. US 40 is closed. If you're trying to go from Indianapolis to Ohio, US 40 is underwater completely in Cambridge City. I-70 westbound washed out in Wayne County. And INDOT thinks maybe they're going to have it reopened Friday, tomorrow. Potentially. US 36 is the one road east and west in East Central Indiana that's actually taking traffic and is open. Even 38 has washed out in Hagerstown and Greens Fork, I believe. In parts of that, they're trying to get reopened. In Newcastle, State Road 3, as of the time we're on the air, I think 3 is still closed for a section between Indiana and State Road 38.
44 is closed in Connorsville.
44 is closed in Connorsville. Yeah. So we sit at one of the highest elevations in the state of Indiana. Newcastle's at 1,070 feet. I think the highest elevation in the state's just a little over 1,100. So we are the headwaters for a bunch of rivers. The Flat Rock River, the Blue River, both start right here in Henry County. The White River starts just outside of Henry County, near Prairie Creek. I'm going to try to remember the White Water River, one of the two forks of that Nettle Creek and Fall Creek all start up here. The good news, bad news, it helps us drain, and it drains into multiple places to get 17 inches of water to go away. So we are not going to have standing water for a long period of time here, but it all flows downhill. So Caleb, you're the public information guy for Knightstown.
Yep.
You've got water coming down the Big Blue. That's, I don't know when it's going to crest there, but you had a water rescue today that you were involved in.
Yeah, it's starting on Mill Road. Mill Road's completely. If you head north on Mill Road, past what used to be the Mine Market and stuff, it is completely underwater. And then on the south side by the Cell Barn, it is moving up into the houses down there. So the only place that I was told today that has not flooded yet, which I'm super surprised, is Barry Elsie Field, the ballpark. That's usually the first place to go. And they said it is not, I've not driven over there, but they said it is not flooded yet, which I'm super surprised. I have no idea how, but it has not.
We talk about the effect it's had on houses. Everybody was in it was like a crisis of your individual homes trying to get them drained out yesterday. That was the big things, that if you had a basement, you probably had water in it. The podcast studio here, it was the best of the 3 basements I went into yesterday, and it only had 4 or 5 inches of water in it.
That's good.
Zach, you won the challenge.
Yeah.
You had 12 inches in yours.
Yeah, I had a foot of mine.
Is it finished or unfinished?
Unfinished, thankfully. But still,
Yeah.
my furnace and water heater down there.
That's
Furnace is working. I probably should have given it more time, but like, it's 77 degrees at 8 o'clock, and the humidity is 100%. So it was not going to be a super comfortable night. But the water heater, I still haven't got to get fired yet. So my plumbing friend says there's probably water in the gas line, which is probably not shocking. So yeah, that's the only thing I'm still waiting on to go back. But yeah, it was a lot of water. Jeremiah brought a pump over. I bought a pump. Luckily, I was on my way home. I went to work thinking, like, I'm going to work. What's the problem? And then my wife sent me a picture, and she's like, the bottom step of our basement is underwater. Everything below there is underwater. And I was like, I probably should go home. And so I was like, real quick, pulled up on Google, or on Walmart.com, do you have pumps? And they're like, we do in Newcastle, what we do in Greenfield. And I was like approaching the Greenfield X. I'm like, I'm glad I'm going, because Greenfield, again, this is a strange thing. There's nothing in Greenfield.
This
is so localized.
This is a crazy thing where like they're covered. Like all the Indianapolis news should come out, but like if you go to the west, I'm far enough east, I suppose, into Ohio. But if you go to the west, one county, Hendricks County and Hancock County, have no idea what we're dealing with, because it's just been a normal day. When I drove over yesterday, it was not a great day in Indianapolis, but it wasn't a bad day. Cloudy, and it just got. I looked, and there's a wall cloud as I approached Henry County, and it just looked like, if people have seen the storm in like Ghostbusters, that's what it looked like, was just sitting over Henry County. Turn on to 3, and it was downpour. And I was like, "What have we done?" So yeah, that's why. So I spent the last 2 days pulling stuff out, and for me, it was one of those things where it's superficial stuff, but stuff that matters was like wedding, some leftover wedding stuff, a lot of Halloween, Christmas decorations, a lot of ornaments. Like, lost a couple of ornaments like my kids made when they were kids, like plaster cast kind of stuff. But we got all that stuff pulled out. It's still wet down there with 2 pumps running all night. I think most of it drained when the ground drained, but we're getting rain again, so a little squeamish at this point. But I got the basement haul out that I've been needing to do for 15 years done.
Not the way you wanted.
Not the way you want to do it. No.
Did you experience water like coming into your basement like a waterfall like I did? Because
no,
that was a horrifying.
I can't figure out where it's coming from. And then I know that I have a neighbor whose basement wall collapsed. So I'm aware that that's a potential thing. So I was like scared to death of that. But for the most part, no, it was just, I don't even know where it's coming from, because my house is old. I don't know how old it is. But you just kind of turn around after an hour and you look, and like, well, there's water there. There's water over here, but these 2 puddles aren't connected. And so they're just coming out of different places.
Yeah.
Not out of my floor drains. My floor drains aren't putting water up that way. So
the water table is just incredibly high.
Yeah.
Right. There's this thing called hydrostatic pressure, and it's like, picture a bathtub that's just popping out of the ground. This is what's trying to happen. So Brian Nichols,
the Boss Hog feed. Jeremiah has a great video, and you watch a manhole cover
Just come up out
get popped out of its holder while he's driving by, and you're like, go try and move a manhole.
Yeah,
cover.
it looks effortless.
Yeah, it just pops it up.
Brian Nichols' basement, he has a sump pump bin that's cast into concrete, and the water pressure literally took it and popped it out, broke both pipes on it, and then broke his sump pump, and then his basement filled with water. So
yeah,
perfect week for Healthy Home Foundation Repair to have sponsored us, because they will take care of you. Give them
Absolutely,
a ring.
they will.
317-975-0440 for those guys. My swimming pool, right? No, last thing anybody wants to do is bitch about their pool, but I want to explain the hydrostatic water thing, right? In-ground swimming pool. I walk outside. Water is to the brim of the pool. That has never happened before. So it's as full as it can be with water pressing down on it. But the ground is so full of water that it's equal force the other way, pushing the liner up, and it lifts the liner out of my pool. I've never had that happen when the pool's full. It'll happen a little bit in the wintertime. Summertime, that's
because there's no water in the
right.
In the wintertime, there's nothing to pull it down.
It's down. It's like half level, and then it'll float a little bit in the spring rains. This is insanity. 1,000-year. They're saying it's a 1,000-year flood.
It's nuts.
Out of nowhere.
Yeah.
That's just bullshit too. My grass should not be this green in August.
This is supposed to be dehydration season, where I'm like,
to be where I'm not worried about mowing.
Cut it high so that it doesn't burn and I don't look like the idiot.
Well, so
It's now I need a scuba snorkel to
Yeah.
cut the grass.
Bones kicked it off. What really grinds my gears is the Facebook post I read. This really actually broke my heart about this woman in Newcastle who had this koi pond that she's been cultivating. She has all these fish, and then the pond flooded and her fish just swim away.
I saw somebody on TikTok out in their
I'm like,
yard
oh my
collecting their
God.
fish and trying to put them in totes to save them.
Yeah, like
Oh my gosh.
as someone who has a pond at my
That's
house
insane.
or ponds at my house that I love, like if one of my like little creatures like floated away, it would be devastating. So
Yeah,
I felt for her.
There was like 3 deer floating down whitewater in Laurel today.
Really?
They caught them.
I saw that. I saw that. Yes.
Were they okay?
We'll probably eventually know. But at that point in time, they're
They were
still
still
ahead above
Were they
upright?
water.
Okay.
surfing?
I
I
was
mean,
like, yeah.
I
They were
don't
just
know
like
how.
they're like on a lazy river. Kind
Oh,
of what it
yeah,
looked
okay.
like.
Well, it really wasn't a lazy river. They were moving.
They were yeah,
Yeah,
but
I
they
just-
were vibing like
They were
in a
where?
lazy river.
They looked like they were
Laurel.
surfing.
Yeah,
They were Laurel?
chilling.
Yeah,
They-
I think deer probably.
all
They
their-
started
get out
in
of there.
Cambridge
their heads
City.
and their ears like this, looking at you. It's
Yeah.
like, wow.
I think they're better
Yeah.
than us in that kind of
It was-
situation.
I have a section of my yard that floods occasionally, once a year, maybe twice a year. It flooded 6 or 7 different times yesterday. Like I'd look outside and go down a little bit, and it would rain again, and it would go back up. And then one section, my whole backyard was underwater, which I've never seen. And you saw a lot of that. I've lived here for fill in the blank number of years. I've never seen this. And then to contrast, you saw some on Facebook. I saw people on Facebook saying, well, if they had done this, or this is what's wrong, and this is why. No, nothing's built for this, and it shouldn't be. You
This
don't-
is
Right.
testing every
Every-
system
Oh.
that we have.
and nobody
Absolutely.
builds their system to like millennial floods, like to once a millennia floods.
That's
It
what I was
hasn't
telling
flooded
my
this bad
mom.
since Noah.
This like
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
stress test, like honestly, we made out really well. And your Facebook post gave me a lot of hope yesterday. The words that you essentially just said that, hey, we're among the highest, in elevation in the state. We have all these tributaries for this water to go into. Like we're actually, and I know there's loss of property and that sucks, and people have to deal with a lot of crap right now. And I'm sorry, I get it, I really do. It sucks. But I was on the show a couple months ago when a tree fell on my house. I get it, but like we weathered it pretty well. I worry about what comes next for our neighbors when that water keeps
I'm
rolling
still worried
down the
about
hill.
our trees.
I'm just trying to get past it. Jeremiah was a
Yeah.
beacon of hope.
Not everybody's a hater.
He was in content creative mode yesterday.
He was.
You guys were great
He
though.
was
You were
geeking
Mr.
out.
Drone of Henry
I got-
County.
I
You
got
gave
my-
us
that was
incredible
because we
footage.
came over
Okay.
here.
All right. If we want to criticize Zach a little bit, all right, just a little bit, he could have had some spectacular footage watching idiots driving through the water, and he didn't lock in on it. And
Okay,
looking back, I think
Here's
the
the-
audience would have appreciated
Yeah,
some of that idiot
true.
footage.
I will defend myself on that regard. That footage, I have to look. At that point, I was driving distance about a mile away from here. Probably a half to 2/3 of a mile away from here,
It was very far away.
which violates some federal laws. But
It was an emergency.
yeah,
And your media.
I turned into
Yeah.
I
Do you
turned,
have
in,
presses,
I turned into like
passes?
flying 4-wheeler guy.
I-
Like there's always the guy that gets his 4-wheeler out in the snow. He's like, it's an emergency. But the other issue I have is I can only get so low at that distance with as much stuff as going on before I lost signal. Because at one point I have a video and it starts ticking over, and it's ticking because that's when the signal was getting to the drone. And I was like, well, I need to get this back. So if I could have driven down closer, but I was riding with you guys. I was at the studio recording down by the YMCA, which I've never seen have as much water around it either. We have a doctor's office down there.
Completely
they
surrounded.
So you were here and the drone was there.
Yes.
That's a hell of a range, honestly.
I've had that drone out at a mile and a half
That's-
before
that's
under
impressive.
ideal construction. So
Yeah.
I was operating at the fringe of its ability at that point, and didn't want to lose it,
Right.
because unlike when it fell into the field at the Moreland Fair last year,
Exactly a year
Yeah,
ago.
you're never getting that
exactly
one back.
a year ago tomorrow or Saturday, if it dropped there, it was done, because it was 100.
It would have been in Shelbyville.
It was 150 feet in the air, and it was going to splash down, and it was not going to be good. I wasn't going to be able to find it. So I was a little careful, but I did notice there's in the video, people look up on the Boss Hog feed. I shared like a 2.5-minute video, just kind of flying New York Street, Garner Street, YMCA, the doctor's office down there, which I keep forgetting what it's called.
Northfield Park.
Northfield Park. Yeah. I keep thinking of Forest Ridge, and that's the other end of town. But Garner was underwater. 3 was underwater. New York had cars stranded, and you couldn't tell unless you knew what you were looking at that New York was underwater. Apparently, we got a little bit of wind or something happened because Riley and Brothers, the auto body shop, part of their roof had been peeled back like a tin can.
Down on Broad Street, is it Professional Design or somebody lost their canopy?
Primo did.
Primo lost theirs.
Yeah.
The Elks lost part of
and then
theirs.
the Elks was completely destroyed. We had a picture of that. Of Margison's picking it up with the crane, trying to clear it out. I mean, it's just,
it was really strange to have like these like schools closed. They're closed tomorrow. No virtual days, no e-learning days. And the first day they specifically told teachers and principals, stay home. The only people that need to show up to work today are admin to the admin building and maintenance and janitorial staff. And that's probably because they're trying to keep the schools from being damaged. So it was this real strange thing because it's like 70 degrees. That was interesting. It was also the coolest weather we've had.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It was 72 degrees and damp. So it's kind of pleasant to be outside if you could handle the rain, but there's nowhere to go.
Did you get your mile in?
I'll tell you, yesterday's run, I got 3.5 in yesterday. Today's
Before, in the morning, or after? When did you do it?
Right when it stopped, like 4 o'clock. I was exhausted. Today, I only got a mile in, and it hurt. Like today hurt. Yes, my streak is alive.
Would you lie if you didn't have it in?
I'd pull up my phone right now and prove it. I ran 1.02 to pay the Strava tax for people that know about Strava tax. Today might have been the roughest. It was in my brain. Like maybe today's the day I should just let it die, because I was up and down basement stairs all morning until 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon, or 4 or 5 actually in the afternoon. I was in the basement 20 minutes before I was in the studio. And when this is the longest my feet have been dry for like 48 hours.
So you've got
Except
trench
to
foot
be in
now.
bed.
Yesterday,
Probably I
yesterday I
showered,
was
cold shower because water here doesn't work. But yeah.
Yesterday I was running around trying to help people get pumps out and just do whatever I could. Right, everybody wants to try to participate or help or whatever. I have a high vis vest that I threw on.
I
just
swear
to-
to God,
Yes,
you
he does.
showed up with you last night in the Patreon.
That was
I was watching,
hilarious.
and I go, Jeremiah is so geeking out right now. He
No.
got the vest on.
I put it on because it was emergency travel, and I'm like, I'm delivering pumps. I'm fine.
Did you have a hard hat on?
No, I left the hard hat in the back seat of the truck. But my vest is in the hard hat one. So I didn't know they were on live when I came in and sat down. So I had it on. And I'm wearing the vest. I'm like, great, perfect.
Yeah, if you remember Patreon, we did a live show yesterday with my son Jackson. We just came down. I was like, "Hey Jackson, we're going to the studio. You want to go?" Yeah. And so Jackson came down here and we did a little video.
We'll drop the audio in the Patreon group
Yeah.
tonight or tomorrow for everybody to listen to Jackson.
Zach bitching at me.
Yeah. So
Oh my gosh, yes. I won't go into it anymore, but yeah.
check the Patreon,
Patreon.
for
Worth
that.
it for the Patreon.
The community's done a really good job of coming together, and there are definitely needs. Yesterday it was a crisis for everybody. It's now an annoyance for most of us. It's not quite the crisis it was, but there's some people where it's going to be a crisis for a long time. Folks are displaced. People are not going to be able to get back into houses. There are folks. Tommy Oakes lives near where things collapsed. Right. We talked about Tommy. He's at Walnut Ridge, right?
Walnut Ridge.
So
If you need a new house.
he lives near where the road collapsed on Riley Road. 12-minute commute normally for him to go to work. It took him an hour this morning.
Wow.
Because he had to go. Everything was closed. I may pull up the text here just to give an example of what the hell people have been going through.
Part of his problem is he lives on one side of the Blue River.
Yeah.
And he
has to
works
cross over.
on the other side of the Blue River,
Since-
and the Blue River's angry right now.
And the only way you could safely cross it was US 36 or I-70. He said since 200 South was closed, and 125 was closed, and 38 was closed, Spring Street was closed, Garner Street was closed, New York was closed. He had to take 103 all the way up to State Road 36. You all can follow along on a map at home if you want to US 36. Which was backed up half a mile because all of the semis were coming down 36 to I-70 because it was closed,
Right.
and then going down to 300 to the dealership. He said a 12-minute drive took him 70 minutes today.
I can't
This is the annoyance phase, but there are some people that are going to be hosts. So
I can't believe everybody who wants to go to Ohio right now on 70 is, on 70, you're not going. It's nuts.
Yep, I'm looking at the chat. Brian Nichols is asking a boil water advisory. I want to give an absolute shining star to the city of Newcastle and the water department, Greg Phipps and his people. They've kept the water on. The city of Newcastle does not have a boil water advisory. Some other places out in the county do. That may be applied to if you're on well water, that they're asking you to boil water because things may not be safe out of your well. But the city has continued to have water available. Utilities have worked. Duke Energy has mostly been okay here in Newcastle. I know that some REMC is out, and I know that Wayne County's got a lot more power outages. But everywhere I was yesterday, we had stoplights. I had internet. The cell phones were working. Metronet was still working. We had power. We had water. So for being in a crisis, we were not completely SOL. So shout out to them.
Yeah.
Our first responders did an amazing job.
They've been killing it.
Absolutely. And can I add a happy note?
Yes.
This is gonna sound bad because I feel like I'm bragging on myself, but one of my good friends, Bobby Chance, is a dispatcher for Henry County, and I said, can I buy you guys pizza? I used to be a dispatcher. I know that yesterday they were getting all the calls in the world, like, there's water coming in my basement. What do I do? Like, just people losing their minds. So I said, let me do this. I was going to drop off pizzas actually before the show, had them ordered, and he said, never mind, don't worry about it. Domino's just down on 3, they're actually providing pizzas for every emergency responder in Henry County for dinner tonight. So shout out to Domino's. That was cool.
I don't
I'll
see any pizzas
send the
here.
pizzas later, but
Could have brought pizza here.
we're not first responders.
Yeah, you're not a hero.
I didn't earn
Yeah,
crap.
bums.
Not all heroes were
Caleb's
cakes.
a hero. We're not heroes. Caleb saved somebody today.
Caleb was out in a boat.
You
What
brought
were
somebody a
doing?
package in a brown truck.
You drop off
It could have been
packages at
medicine.
the GM's house.
He saved that neighborhood a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
You hang out with the haves.
He chainsaw.
What have you done for me lately? All right, I was trying to get to this important point, and then we're gonna get on with some other stuff. There is a need for folks who are displaced. There's a need for clothing. There's a need for water. There are non-perishable things. The Henry Township Trustee's office is the collection point for that. So it's been a shelter place. They're on 21st Street in Newcastle now. So that is the place if you want to drop something off. I've heard some incredible stories coming out of there with Travis
Yes,
Lyle
doing
and
a great
the
job.
Henry Township Trustee. That has been a dry spot and a place of refuge for a lot of people. So let's give them their flowers. They've done a great job. And that seems to be the place that people are getting directed to.
Absolutely. And it sounds like the mayor has done a great job as well. And
And-
every time I've seen him, I know he's been on the media off and on, but he's always sopping wet in the middle of it. Like whenever there's an emergency, Gray York's in the thick of it, and he's working it personally.
I
And he's
I
doing
spoke
that
with
this time.
Greg Phipps yesterday, and he had not been home in a day and a half.
Yeah.
These guys are working
Yeah.
incredibly hard. Alan, you had the same conversation with some people from the sanitation department up in your town. Same deal where they've been putting in
they've
18,
been
20-hour days.
working crazy hours, moving generators around to different pumping stations so our basements don't flood with sewage, and they've been absolutely phenomenal.
All right. One more shout out here before we move on to some fun stuff for a Healthy Home Foundation Repair sponsoring the show tonight. 317-975-0440. If you've still got water in there or you want an inspection, they'll come out for free. They'll look at it. They'll tell you what you need to do. So you can check on that if nothing else. All right. Let's talk. Oh, we do have. I wanted to give out two more shout outs to people. Newcastle Flooring. They said if you lost carpets, whatever, they're doing stuff at a severe discount. Jeff Burchett, I believe is his name. I shared it on Facebook myself today. Because flood insurance, there's areas that flooded that are not in the floodplain, so you don't have flood insurance. This is the part that is going to be very difficult for people, that you cannot turn this in on your homeowner's insurance. It's not like a pipe burst. You got flooded and you don't have flood insurance.
Right.
So there are some businesses that are trying to help out. So Newcastle Flooring, and then Madison HVAC, they're doing $0 service calls right now. They'll come out, check on your stuff. If you had that flooded furnace, they'll come out, check it out for free. And then he said, you're basically paying for labor and parts are at cost, whatever you need. So
Good for
shout
them.
out to those guys. They're doing some amazing stuff.
We have good
And that's what the
neighbors.
community is doing to help each other out. And I'm really impressed by it.
Yeah, and Madison. It sounds like there's businesses in Madison and Delaware counties as well that are stepping up. So our county neighbors are also doing good things.
100%.
Yeah.
Delaware County, Madison County, Henry County, all hurting right now.
Wayne.
Wayne County for sure. And then the water is flowing down where I know it's gone to a code red status for Fayette,
Connorsville
area.
hammered,
Connorsville
yeah.
is in rough shape. All right. All of that said, we're all living that. We're going to have a little bit of fun, and we're going to play this fun game that we planned. It's fantasy football season, right? So a lot of I think everybody in here probably plays a little fantasy football.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
We're not talking about.
When is our draft?
that's what we're doing right now.
No, I mean our fantasy football draft.
The Boss Hog League I think is Wednesday of next week.
I've been bad on this.
All right,
the
we'll handle that offline, man.
All right.
Alan's got to get to Cincinnati by 3:00 in the morning.
Hopefully
he's-
sooner than that.
He's over there just panicking right now. So we are going
Yeah,
to.
especially when you're talking about all the roads being flooded. Like, okay,
Yeah, you're
we're gonna
screwed,
get
bro.
there.
You're not making it to
You're
Cincinnati. I'm
Should I just
sorry,
go to the
man.
airport
You're
and fly?
yeah,
Well,
yeah. Just
there's that
charter.
possibility.
You
Yeah.
want to get to Cincinnati? The only place you can get to is Mount Summit.
Oh, we
You got
do
to the-
have a buddy that has a private plane. You need to really think about
But
that.
yeah.
How do you feel
Give
about
him a call.
Summit Lake State Park? It's beautiful. It's probably
Never been.
water.
see. You could just hang out there instead of Cincinnati. I mean,
All right. Here's the way this is going to go. There are 92 counties in Indiana. We have combined one set of counties to make this divisible by 7. So Noble and Whitley County count as one county for this.
I'm sorry for those people there.
If you are from Columbia City,
Are you
we
calling
officially
them
apologize.
half of a person. Is this going to be a? Never mind. I don't even want to say the words.
Tell us, Micah Beckwith, what are you
Nope,
trying to
I didn't-
explain?
nope, I didn't say it.
All right.
Not me.
So we had Chat GPT. We used a data center to do the coin flip for us. Set the draft lineup. This is a 7-person draft, and it's going to be a snake draft. So the person that goes first will also pick 14th. All right. All 92 counties are on the board. Zach Bertram, you have won the toss,
Again.
and again, you get the first pick. And Bones, you watched this happen.
Yeah.
We fed it in, and he did it. I'm doing him no favors. So Zach, Betsy, Jeremiah, Caleb, Sarah, Alan, and Mr. Bones will be the final selection here. Zach, 92 counties are on the board. Tell me what county you're taking first and why. And we will. The fans are going to vote. This is going to go up on the Facebook page. People are going to vote for the poll is going to be you pick one of the 7 winners, and we're also going to run this through Chat GPT for an evaluation to give letter grades later.
Brown County.
Brown County goes to
Wow.
Zach, number 1.
That was a hard pick, actually.
Wow.
It's a reach.
Why are we going? Why are we going Brown County? There's not a lot of people there, not
That's
a lot
why I
of
like
commerce or industry there.
Commerce, not
I mean, it's
not
it's
commercialized commerce, but yeah, it's a tourist trap. I like it. Spent a lot of time there as a kid.
tourism. Zach
You
takes
wanna
Brown
go-
County because he likes it.
You want to go disappear into the wilderness? I would take over the governor's summer home down there.
All right.
Just give it. Yeah.
So everybody found Brown on the map.
Brown.
But that's not where the helipad
Brown
is.
is
The
gone.
helipad's in Jasper, though.
Well, there's a permanent. It's like Camp David for Indiana. It's
Right.
in Brown
For
County.
actual governors who give a crap about their states, there's a house in Brown County.
Honestly, the $150,000 helipad was like the least offensive thing to me of all the outrage against him. Like that did not bother me.
You
There
know
was
what-
an
you know what- wait,
ISP
I'll
directive.
comment very quickly. You know why it bugged me?
Why?
Because he did it so he could fly home to work from home when that a-hole on the first day of office took away remote work from all the state employees. That's why it pissed a lot of people off, because he took something away from his employees and gave it to himself.
That is legit.
And he keeps it for his executive team. They all get to work remote
It's
too.
Also, a long drive from
We have a
Du
house.
Bois
A
County
home,
up to
a home is provided for him.
He has a
A
governor's mansion
beautiful home.
on Meridian
Betsy
Street.
Mills, you're on the clock for your first round pick. Which county will you be
Marion, you
taking?
fools! Marion County.
Marion County. Never heard of her.
I thought that was a liberal cesspool
That is
run
a
by
liberal
a
cesspool.
Oh,
conservative.
it's also our capital city, Circle City, Naptown, home of the Indianapolis Colts, home of the Indiana Fever and the Indiana Pacers, Indianapolis Indians,
Sounds like a
Indianapolis
bunch of liberals
Clowns.
to me.
Does somebody have an extra pin that works
I don't
over there?
give a
I need to take your pin,
IU
Sarah.
Indy,
You got extra?
Purdue Indy.
I've got one, Sarah.
All
Sarah
right. So
one.
I am
I've already
now
won
on
the game, you fools.
I am now on the
Yeah,
clock.
have fun with your potholes.
Well,
I
we have a bad mayor.
in Indiana we're good at turning left. we turn left a lot.
And guess what this one is?
The land of the roundabouts, the economic powerhouse that is Hamilton County, the fastest growing county in the state of Indiana,
I should have never.
Is
talked
that you,
about
Jer?
this to you
now
today.
belongs to Jeremiah.
That's an excellent
Sorry.
pick.
Yes.
I'm going to own Hamilton County, and you can all come kiss the ring.
Yeah.
Caleb Buchanan, you are next on the clock.
I'm gonna take Porter County.
Oh,
Porter
bastard.
County.
took,
Nice.
took
Wow.
the home
You
county of
bastard.
Alan Millerini.
You got the dudes.
Now, I need you to show your work. Tell me why you're taking Porter
It
County.
better
What
be a good reason.
what does Porter County have other than a crisis that you need to have it right now?
The Dunes, Indiana Dunes. It's kind of like my state draft. I picked pretty much everything on the Gulf, a lot of beaches. So I'm gonna have water and a beach.
You know, you could have picked LaPorte County because they have dunes as well.
Yes, but I'm locked in with Porter. Sorry, Alan.
I
That's all
respect
right.
it.
That's all right.
Sarah Morrill, you are you're on the clock. Yeah, you and Zach are sharing a microphone over there. Welcome to the show, Sarah.
Hi.
79 months
I've had
pregnant.
no
Congratulations.
voice this whole time whenever we were on the Patreon talking about something, and I really wanted to tell you how large of an idiot you were, but that's okay.
Check Patreon. You can find out why I'm a big dumb idiot, folks.
We just have a child on the way. It's no big deal. It's fine.
Any minute.
Sarah?
I would like Monroe County, home of our national championship
Ugh.
football team at Indiana University.
Sarah's
and a
no-
lot of wonderful ethnic restaurants on 4th Street in Bloomington, and was my home for 4 years. So I liked it a lot.
Did you vote there?
I did.
Oh, she said she did. Ooh, she's one of those
What
liberal
position
blue
in your
voters down there.
administration would John Cougar Mellencamp hold? Because he's a current resident there, is he not? Party master.
Party master. Alan Millerini, welcome to the show. I know this is a big deal for you.
His home county's already been taken. from
How
him.
many things are off the board that you were going to take already?
Well, for sure, one. Thank you. But I'm
Remember, he's a hero. Okay, he
Welcome to the show.
literally rescued somebody today.
Be hostile,
and you're
Alan.
picking
Be
on the
hostile.
man.
We want the hostility.
yeah, but he didn't rescue that person in Porter County, now did he?
No, he didn't.
Damn it.
I'm gonna go with because my lovely wife told me I had to. I'm gonna go with Newton County because she's from Newton County.
Whoa,
A fun
Can-
fact.
whoa!
Can you give me a region? Can you give me a part of
It's Northwest Indiana.
Right below Lake County.
Okay, there it is.
And a fun fact: the Mafia used to dump their bodies in Newton County, so that's why I'm taking it.
Okay, I
Okay.
think
Newton.
Newton County is the home to Fair Oaks Dairy.
I think it's in the same county. I'm not 100%.
That's where I blew my first tire.
But I'm pretty sure Fair Oaks Farm is in Newton County.
I'm trying to keep up on so everybody's been issued a state map.
Yes.
And there's 92 counties on the map. I hope you guys are keeping track and doing what you need to do. First round comes to a close with Mr. Bones. Who are you taking as you start your snake?
This will be good.
Give me Johnson County.
Johnson. Do you want that just so that you own
Sucker.
you own Caleb's day job?
Yeah.
Sucker.
Johnson, Upper Cameron County.
What the hell's in Johnson County that you need?
Frank, we just need a tax base first. We need tax. We need people to get taxes. We need money. So the next one is going to be give me a new up and coming county. Give me Boone County.
Okay, first of all, up and
Ooh.
coming. I agree with your pick. That's a great pick. Boone County looks down on Hamilton County. That's
Zionsville does, yes.
Old money, Boone County.
The I-65 corridor is going very quickly, guys. Very quickly. See Alan Millerini on the clock for your second pick.
Before it gets taken again from me, Lake County,
Ah, you
Of
sucker.
course.
future home of the Indiana Bears.
I had it marked, dude. That was mine. That was bolded for me. Indiana Bears, baby.
Lake County. All right. Well, you've each got an
Wise.
NFL team.
That's right.
All of the NFL home stadiums are gone now. Sarah Morrill, you're on the clock. You picked up Monroe County in the first round. Who you got in the second?
I am taking Hendricks County because Betsy stole Speedway from me. So I've got Claremont. So I do have a racetrack in my draft here.
Man, oh man, Hendricks County. You've got O'Reilly Indianapolis Raceway Park, brought to you by Lucas Oil. Caleb, you picked up Porter County in the first round. Who are you taking in the second?
I'm I think I'm going to take Allen County.
Of course you would. Of course you would.
Allen County.
Can I
Fort
just, can I just
Wayne
go
off
now?
the board.
Man.
Fort Wayne. I mean, who
From
honestly
downtown.
thought they would still be around
I
after
did not.
after this round? That's a megalopolis of
It's
the
so
community.
obvious. Look where it is on my list, dude. It's right up there. Never mind. I know.
I have
No
I
peeking.
have two in mind that I would like, and I'm hoping that one of them is still left when my chance comes up later. I'm going to take Vanderburgh County right
Oh,
now.
wow.
Yeah,
Evansville.
good
The
choice.
first of the river towns is gone down on the Ohio River. Vanderburgh County, Evansville, Indiana. Forgotten part of the state, much like the region is, but Vanderburgh is a big deal.
So forgotten. I don't even know where it's at.
I gave you a hint. It's on the river.
It's so unimportant. It's got its name is an arrow pointing
Oh, there.
into the county. Yeah.
Jeremiah loves his drug cities and states.
Betsy Mills, you got Marion County in the first round. Who are you going in round two?
You know, I need access to a waterway. I'm feeling your spirit. I think I'm going to join you, and I'm going to call it Clark.
Clark County is a good choice.
Yep,
Someone took a little
right
Clark-
across from Louisville.
Clark County is that's an important economic power center for the state.
Yep.
I think when Tennessee Trey moved here to buy a congressional seat, he chose Clark County as his home,
It was
and
close
he could
to
have chosen
Tennessee.
almost anywhere he could have, and he chose Clark County. Zach Burcham, we're back to you. It's been a while. Do you feel left out?
No, not really.
You took Brown County in the first round.
St. Joseph County
Okay.
Oh, he's going South Bend.
and then Elkhart County.
He wants all the motorhomes and RVs. I'm
Then I
trying to
can
mark
take-
these
then I
off
can
in
take him to
the
Brown County.
clickety here. St. Joseph, mark it red. Elkhart County, mark it red. So tell me why. What you wanted Mayor Pete? What's the logic here?
Notre Dame manufacturing cultural identity for St. Joseph and Elkhart. I like the RV manufacturing part because I'm an RV guy. So if I need something to go disappear on, I've got it there.
Now, at this point, are any of you starting to wonder what the hell the rest of these counties are? Do you feel good about them still?
I've got deep dives, baby.
All right, you guys, you've all put your time in, and you've got a clue. All right, Betsy, this is your third pick.
Oh God, do I go with my heart or do I go with my head?
Your heart.
It is your pick, but it's
Your
going to be a
heart.
while before you get another one. Keep your shirt
Oh,
on.
gosh.
Keep your shirt on, lady.
This is
Oh,
not the
she takes
Patreon.
Delaware County.
Delaware County, baby.
She takes Delaware County in the second biggest reach we've seen so far.
I don't care. Heart over my head.
Delaware County is off the
Sure,
board.
sure.
Muncie, Indiana. Garfield, you have Garfield, I guess.
I have Garfield. I was former student body president at Ball State. I have
You also
Sure,
have
sure.
slightly a drug
Can you-
problem.
Can you the county does, Betsy doesn't.
Yeah, I don't. Thanks. Let's clarify that. And Muncie, yeah, it's Muncie. It's always working to be better. I'm born in Muncie. I love Muncie.
Now, I do need you to, Betsy, to explain to us that if you're such a diehard for Ball State University, why did it take you until the third round to take them?
Because I also want to win. So obviously I went with the hub of our entire state, Marion County, home of Indianapolis. I also brought this shirt, which I thought might cause a ruckus. And I feel bad because like 15 years ago, this was things that we made. It says, I'd rather ball you than IU. This was hanging in my closet. I probably wouldn't wear it in public anymore because I've aged to a certain amount. But there was a time where Ball State football was beating IU football. And that was since I've been in college. So anyway.
So I'm on the clock here, third round.
So it has to get to Cincinnati tonight.
I am going to take another city on I-65, home of Cummins, home of the architectural center of Indiana. I'm going to take Bartholomew County.
Nice.
Also home to the Pences, Betsy's favorite people.
Well, Mike Pence is from there, and I think Greg still
Greg's
owns a
Greg's-
gas station
Greg's
or two
a
there,
dude.
right? You never introduced me to him. I don't know.
He only came here for Republican things. Greg's a great guy, though. I enjoy getting to know him.
You know what? She just said that. I could fill in a half a dozen people that she could say that about. Well, he only comes for Republican dinners, but he's a great guy.
Not Jim Banks, though. Caleb, you're on.
I'm not happy about that, and I made that very clear to his team. So
You're
just
on
to
the
be clear.
board, Caleb. Your third round pick today.
Tippecanoe County.
Oh, and why?
All right, I'm done.
We've got
That's number
Lafayette
3.
and West Lafayette.
Yep.
You got the College Life,
Boiler up.
Boilermakers. Got some economics, got population.
So
I think it's a sleeper pick.
I'm going to be honest. I wanted them, but I waited too long.
That was my heart over my head.
One of the major
that was
university
my
towns.
head.
Bartholomew and Tippecanoe were very close for me. Sarah, you're on the clock for your third round.
I am going to take Jefferson County, home of the city of Madison, along the river,
Good
and a
choice.
great place with some fun little food options and things like that.
So that's a not an economic choice, but a
No.
recreational choice.
Yes.
What
Madison
county
is
did
a
you take?
great city.
She took Jefferson County.
Down south.
This is the point where some of them are going to start struggling to find them on the map.
Especially Alan. These are the
Yeah.
opposite corner of where you.
Alan's never been.
You need a hotel room to go visit that
That's it.
county
That's
from where
that
you
area.
live.
That's
man.
Border
That's not
county.
Kentucky.
Alan Millerini.
I'm
where
gonna
are you going?
do, Jasper County. I'm sorry, my wife's calling me. I'm going to do
Doesn't
Jasper
she know?
County.
Doesn't she know you're on the air?
Yeah, Jasper, because they have a wildlife refuge there. Not refuge, but a wildlife area there called Jasper Pulaski. You can do shooting range, outdoor shooting range, clay pigeons, and they have public land hunting.
Northwest Indiana boy, just trying to cover the board. All right, we're back to Mr. Bones. Your your third round pick.
Give me Shelby County.
Oh,
So it's a
my.
donut county.
I need the casino.
You've got a problem is what you have. So you're just going for the casino.
For the
And then,
ponies.
give me another casino place, but also Timothy McVeigh's last home. Give me Vigo County.
Oh,
Hey,
okay.
Jared, I have to step out.
Wow,
real quick.
that's really
All right.
dark turn.
Bones had to go dark.
Maybe a little electrical.
All right. We're gonna let Sarah draft for Alan if it comes back to Alan while he steps and takes his call. Alan's on the clock now. Sarah, who's Alan Millerini gonna take?
He's going to take LaPorte County since he didn't get to have Porter.
Oh,
he takes LaPorte. He doesn't know that he just stole LaPorte County from me like a thief in the night, because that was literally the next one on my board. You could have hosed him. You could have given him like Perry County and
Your wife
penalized
is a
him.
good
I
person.
am a
though.
good friend,
she is-
Jeremiah.
She
You
is
should
so
know
much
this
better
about
of a
me by
human
now.
than I am. Alan, who do you want? You're on the clock. We'll see if we'll give him a chance to change his mind. She drafted for you, but you're here before it's moved on.
What'd you pick?
She chose LaPorte County.
Oh, Sarah, you took LaPorte?
No, she chose it for you.
Oh,
Do you
she
want
chose-
LaPorte?
Yeah, I'll take LaPorte.
All right.
Nice.
Done. Easy. Sarah, he just stole LaPorte County from you, the thief. What would you like to have as you take your fourth round selection?
I actually know where LaPorte County is, so
I would hope you do.
Is it my turn?
It's Michigan City. Yeah, you're on the board.
All right. Well, I am going to take Park County with all of its covered bridges and its fall festival.
You stole that from Zach. That is the home of Raccoon Lake.
It's the firewood epicenter of State Park campgrounds.
Caleb, you are. It's your turn. The ball's in your court. Is this going too fast? Are you guys good?
No, I'm good. I'm good.
All
I
right.
got 92 counties,
Sweating.
Jeremiah. We're not dragging this.
We're in the
out,
fourth
man.
round.
It's intense.
There will be. Anybody know how many rounds there's going to be? It's like
15.
I think 13 rounds.
Oh my
I think.
god, this is the
think-
worst.
I'm gonna take that one I can't pronounce. Kosiciu.
Kosciuszko.
Yeah,
Kosciuszko.
Kosciuszko County.
Can you explain your logic?
Warsaw.
can you explain where it's at in the state?
It's north east.
It's Warsaw.
It's just north.
Just north. Yeah, Warsaw. Orthopedic industry.
Yep.
I mean,
Zimmerman.
there's multiple
No,
like
that's not-
lakes and just things to do, like outdoor life. I think it's another sleeper pick for me here, Bones.
You can't say it's a sleeper pick and you can't pronounce it. You get one or the
Shut
other.
up, Bones.
All right. I feel like I've gone south. I've gone south central, and I took Hamilton County. But I think I need another upcoming donut county.
You're going Madison, aren't you?
I'm going to go Hancock County. One of the fastest growing communities in the state of Indiana. Get myself all the distribution centers, and Alan can park his private jet in Mount Comfort at the Indianapolis Airport, Indianapolis Regional Airport, whatever the hell they call it now.
What county did you take?
Hancock, Herbie Hancock County.
Hancock County.
East of Marion.
He doesn't know where it is. It's literally our next door
lives,
neighbor.
he lives in a different region.
Yeah, I mean, he's
So
I'm
he
in a
lives
different time zone, Jared.
You
Damn
different
you.
time zone? Yeah.
I want to let you know that 6 of the people that are in this draft still have the county they reside in on the board. It is now time for Betsy Mills, a woman who's been elected by the people of Henry County, Indiana, to tell us who is her 4th round draft pick.
Well, Betsy Mills loves Henry County, Indiana, and that's further down on my board. I'm looking to
Wow.
win.
That's why you
I'm
didn't get
winning a
reelected.
specific competition to honor Henry County, and I'm going to pick Orange County, which features, I don't know, French Lick, West Baden, caves, forests, resorts, and extraordinary tourism and infrastructure, as I read from the internet. But yeah, French Lick, let's go.
She's reading
No.
something.
Home of
written
Larry Bird, baby.
She's read-
Orange
just read something off the Tourism Bureau pamphlet.
Orange
I
County.
did research. Okay, I've been there. Duh.
Orange County got casinos, and one of the people that was most influential to the boat in a moat in Orange County was Representative Tom Saunders.
I might have seen
That's
him
right.
this week
That's right.
wearing a French Lick affiliated polo or
He-
t-shirt.
he's
T-shirt, I
he's
think.
big big fans of the town, and they're big fans of him. Zach, you are on the board again. 4th round pick to complete the 4th round.
I'll take Henry.
Oh, and why?
I like it here.
Good call.
And then let's see here.
You got waterfront property now.
Yeah. Yeah. Unfortunately.
Boy, cancel him, huh?
A lot of lakes.
What
down
a
here.
dick.
It's kind of surprising. Fishing must be excellent.
We're
eh?
the land of 10,000 ponds.
I see that.
I'll take Hendricks County. Oh, who
Sorry.
took it? I didn't get that written down.
I didn't mark Hendricks.
I didn't mark Hendricks down.
It is red on the big board.
I don't have the big board in front of me. Oh, let's see here. Well, I'll take Howard County.
Kokomo.
I need everything I drive needs a transmission at some point, so I might as well get some industrial stuff going up.
That's the start of the 5th round. 5th round pick number 2 belongs to Betsy Mills.
Crap.
We are officially in
Give
the
me
weeds.
Madison. Give me a donut county that's just east of us, or excuse me, west of us. I like Madison County. I like Anderson.
The armpit
Up
of
in
East
Ca-
Central Indiana.
Oh, it's one of the highest growing populations in the center of the state.
Can anybody
That
get Betsy a
economy's
map?
growing.
Can somebody get Betsy a map? Bones, what is the problem with what she just said?
What is wrong with it? Do you know how many people are building around Ingalls and Pendleton? I'm not an idiot.
What's the donut represent?
Is Madison County not donut?
No, it doesn't touch Marion.
It touches
doesn't?
Hamilton and Hancock.
GD, you're right. You're right. All right. All right. I'm picking a sprinkle on the donut, just like we're a
Does it
sprinkle
not-
on the donut. All right. I'm just
Is it-
outside the donut, but it doesn't freaking matter because it's part of the I-69 corridor. So my logic still stands.
It did not count when they do a donut tax? Is it not included?
It is not
No.
included. They are not
That's
eligible
barely.
for the donut tax. I am still scratching things off the
I'm
board
kind of
that
with
I
you,
didn't
Betsy,
have
'cause I
earlier.
figured the donut's a 3x3, and it's the third one. It's the
I
northeast one.
forgot. Yeah.
I bet that's miles. That's like singular miles.
I
that
am
has to be.
now going to take my very first recreational and nature pick. Okay. I've taken things that make sense before. I'm now taking a portion of the Hoosier National Forest and a place that is Sarah and I's one of our happiest spots in the state of Indiana, and one that Zach is going to be sad to lose, but he doesn't know what county it's in. Jackson County is coming to the Morrill family.
We're losing Starve Hollow.
Starve Hollow, SRA.
I know where that is because it's my son. You took my son's county. Asshole.
Well,
Is that where he was conceived?
No.
Oh.
Why does anybody need to know that, dude?
well,
I had to ask why he
for
was
the
named Jackson.
for those that want to know, Zach, what's the answer?
I don't know for him. I could tell you. I could tell you for his brother. I know exactly where it was for his brother.
Caleb, change the
I
subject,
don't
buddy.
want to know.
I'm taking Floyd County.
Nice.
Floyd County.
Lloyd County.
Caleb's gonna win this, man. He's picking good.
He's gonna win this because he's got a whole firehouse going to vote for him.
Well,
Okay,
that
where's
too,
Floyd?
but
Allegedly.
Floyd's down by Clark.
Mustache Mafia.
Oh, it's another Arrow County.
Yep.
I just like
I really should learn more about the state I live in, shouldn't I?
I don't know if you technically even live in the state.
No,
No.
you're a Chicago suburb.
I'm a Chicago guy, I guess.
Yeah.
I didn't scratch off Vigo earlier, but I know it's gone. Floyd County's off the board. Sarah Morrill, 5th round pick.
Sorry, Zach. I am taking Martin County on account of Crane is down there. So I will have our military.
You have the place where we grow the wood that goes in the USS Constitution. Crane Naval Base belongs to Sarah. Now, who took Johnson County? Because that's another big. That's Camp Atterbury. Alan.
Yeah.
Alan Millerine.
No clue.
Pick a name.
Blackford.
Blackford County.
Blackford.
Wow, that's okay.
I like my version better.
That's a reach. That's Hartford City.
It's bottom barrel.
Was this a low information pick, Alan?
Yeah. Pretty
Cool
much.
name. Cool name.
I was banking on Porter County, and that was stolen from me. So that's all I got.
Where did he pick again?
He took Blackford County. Mr. Bones.
Give me Switzerland.
Ooh, Vive, right?
Neutral.
VV.
And
We have
then,
an actual
You
county called
gotta sound like
Switzerland.
you belong, Jer. VV.
then, give me a lot of history here. Give me Knox County.
Wow.
Is that
Wow. Watermelon
Versailles
capital of the
That would be,
world.
Vincennes.
Vincennes, Indiana?
Cheap.
Hey, I can
I don't want to hear it,
pronounce.
Bones.
I pronounced every name so far.
I don't want to hear it.
You know, Caleb, if you cared about it that much, you wouldn't have waited till the 6th round to try to pick it up.
Good point.
Alan?
It's true. Sorry, man.
Sullivan.
Steakhouse.
Can you tell me anything about Sullivan County, Indiana?
My cousin lives there.
Tell me where it is.
South of Terre Haute.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I knew it was South Terre.
I think there's a prison there as well.
There
Dad
is.
probably visited.
Yes, there is.
Alan, I hate to tell you this, but on my spreadsheet of the all 92 ranked, you've just picked 2 of my final 4.
Sweet.
Sorry, man.
Everybody finds value in different places.
That's
Sarah,
right. That's right.
Sarah, who you got?
I'd like another racetrack. So I'm taking Washington County, please.
Does that get you Salem?
It does.
Salem, Indiana. She doesn't give any more explanation other than she wants Washington County.
But are you going to miss IMS?
Yes, because you took it before I was able to, which is why I took the neighboring county
I'll
of
let you
Hendricks
visit.
County, so I could have, IRP.
Who picked before me that didn't pick Marion County? Like, that's on you.
Zach took Brown County.
Sorry, what was the last thing we recorded? What was the last?
Knox, Sullivan, and
Knox.
Washington have all gone off the board. It is now Caleb's turn.
I will take Warwick County.
Is that Princeton?
It's
I'm done
Newburgh.
marking my map. I can't find any of these places.
Warren County.
Warwick.
Warwick.
Warwick?
Warwick,
What
Southwest.
the hell is that?
It's
You are some low information voters, people.
Newburgh. Yes.
Warwick, yeah, Newburgh,
They
Indiana.
have their own
right on the river.
representatives. I don't need to be that informed about these other
Okay,
counties.
that's far away from my house. I care to go.
I am going to take one of the largest cities that's still on the board. All kinds of history here. Wayne County, Indiana, Richmond
Good call.
is one we're going to take. It is an industrial powerhouse. It's the place where cruise control was invented. Everybody in Cambridge City, Wayne County, Indiana. Betsy.
I'm looking on our list here, and I think I'm going to pick a county that has a lot more traffic running through it, with the I-69 corridor running south. And I'm going to go Morgan County, Martinsville, and
Good
Mooresville.
choice.
The homeland of Sarah Potter Morrill.
Kind of racist down there.
Yeah,
It has
but
Mar-
they-
A lot
they-
of KKK.
there's a lot of that history, which is truly horrifying. But I do believe I saw in the news there was a very successful Juneteenth celebration. So I'm
they're
going to hold
working
on to
on
that.
it.
All racist
I'm gonna
from
hold
there,
on to
Betsy.
that.
I promise.
I know that. I have friends from Martinsville. I've met some of my best friends in college were from Martinsville, and they were
Allow me to put up.
I
people of
always
color and also not
I
racist. so-
always love it when people say I have friends ... That usually helps prove the point.
Yeah, I don't.
Now I'm watching the chat here. Some people are reminding us that Grant County is still on the board. It's the best known for James Dean, Jim Davis, Zach Randolph, and the paper plate. With all that information, Zach, 6th round final pick. Who are you going with?
Oh,
The 92 county draft, folks.
Miami County.
Is that an Air Force base? Does that get you Grissom Air Force Base?
No.
It doesn't? I think it does.
Yeah, it does.
Does it
Yeah.
give you a?
Yep. It gives me Grissom Air Force Base.
What about
Correct.
a circus or two?
I think he has Mexico.
No, Peru's the circus city.
That's in Peru as well. Yeah. Peru's there too as well.
I'm going to take just a second to remind everybody that this show is sponsored by Healthy Home Foundation Repair. You got a basement wall foundation problem, 317-975-0440. Free inspections.
Nicely
Sponsoring
done.
this week's episode. Zach Burcham, start us off for round 7.
Oh, I'm trying to think. Pulled up a list. I was just trying to work. Is Dearborn County taken?
Dearborn County is available.
I'll take Dearborn County.
Son of a gun.
The man
Hey, you
wanted
guys.
a
Hey, you guys.
casino.
About to charge you out to ask for your booze.
Lawrenceburg.
I
Lawrenceburg,
can't
Indiana.
find it on the map though, which is a good time.
It's written sideways.
That was a side.
All right.
It's written
Okay.
sideways.
Sorry, last two.
Yeah.
Betsy, seventh round, second pick here belongs to you.
Okay. I just missed what the last one was. 'Cause I-
Dearborn County went off the board.
Dearborn. Okay. That's fine. Give me the home of the Gov, Du Bois.
Gosh, Bitsy.
Du Bois County is getting
How's it
ready to
feel,
get a
Caleb?
brand new
Somebody starts
road.
Taking
It
your
sucks.
picks.
It really sucks.
And it's just because of Governor Braun. That's why you want it.
No,
Yeah,
it's because of my
pretty much.
spreadsheet that I made.
And it says it's a good value.
Yeah.
Nerd.
Yeah. Well,
It's the home of Jasper Engines and Transmissions.
That's right. I did my research.
If you want to
Got
almost
Rollins
get
from
there, yeah, you want to take a smooth engine and get like a little bit of a rattly one.
Let's see. Bones, you took Switzerland County. Is that
Yeah.
correct?
I did.
Let me have Posey County. Posey County is home to New Harmony, Indiana, which was the place that we tried to start a utopia in Indiana. And it is also home to a state park that is closer to Louisiana than it is to home, I believe. The hell is it called, Zach? I can't remember.
No, it's called
Harmony State Park. There we go.
Harmony
It's
State Park,
Harmony
yeah.
State Park. They grow pecans down there. It is far enough south that they actually grow pecans down there. Like there are live native pecan trees.
It's far enough south where it's also maybe the meth capital.
You think everything's the meth capital. Here's the thing. Scott County is
It
the
is.
meth capital.
No, that's the heroin capital.
Caleb. Your marks on you are doing like a blackout over there. You're
Mhm.
going to need a new pen for new ink.
I'm gonna do Steuben County.
Steuben County, home of
Angola Lakes.
Caleb is killing it. I'm just saying it. According to my spreadsheet, I'm just calling it like I see it.
Steuben County is there's a state park up there. I believe it is Pokagon State Park, home of the Toboggan Run, right?
Amazing
Mhm.
state park.
And it's right across the street from Coldwater, where people do happen to buy things.
Just stay away from the flock cameras.
Sarah,
I would like to take LaGrange County up there, right next to Steuben County, on account of the Amish population there. And
Great
they have
choice.
the Shipshewana area, lots of food that was probably very tasty.
you know she's never taken me there.
I'm going
I've
tomorrow.
never actually been. I've just heard great things.
I thought Shipshewana was a made up place.
Caleb, you're going tomorrow for what reason?
Just to stop on the way to Hank. We're
You-
gonna stop in Shipshewana.
You gonna bring back some Amish cheeses for
Yeah.
us?
Is that
Yeah,
Steuben?
we're gonna have a little
What
snack.
county is that?
LaGrange.
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 Steuben went off the
Sorry.
board and then LaGrange. Alan, are you still with us over there?
Yep.
You haven't had any more emergency phone calls come in.
Nope.
All right. Are you a hostile witness at this point?
Nope.
Is this a dumb game we're making you play?
No, I kind of enjoy it. Learn a little more about the state.
Little more about this place that you populate. You're on the clock. We've bought you enough time.
Pulaski.
Pulaski County. And
I
what?
like it just because it sounds like cool.
I just want
No.
to hear Caleb pronounce that.
I can't.
Pulaski.
Pulaski.
You're
Kind-
from
kind-
that part of the
kinda
world. What can you
Polish.
tell us about Alan? You're the. I need your best Mel Kiper analysis as to why Pulaski County was a good value pickup for you in round 7.
Just the wildlife area. It's part of the Jasper Pulaski range, and they just have a lot of public hunting. They still have some wild pheasants there, but a lot of people will raise pheasants and dump them out there so they can go pheasant hunting. And I'm a big pheasant hunter, so that's part of the reason, I guess.
Mr. Bones, you will conclude the 7th round, and I believe we're about halfway through the draft at this point.
Give me my home county.
Rush.
Yep. And then give me Franklin. Another one close to the heart.
Now explain to me why these matter. Why are these good values?
I live in Rush County. And then Franklin County is mom was born there. And then I spend a lot of time down there playing golf. A lot of friends down there. So just give me Franklin.
All right. It's not about the town.
Brookville's a cool town.
You got Brookville Lake.
I get the lake.
Metamora.
I
That's a good
control
place.
all the flooding for the Ohio River.
When he blows up one dam and he ruins half of Cincinnati. Betsy, 8th round pick. Who are you taking?
All right. Question: is Dearborn on the board?
Dearborn is.
I took it.
Okay. Is it, who has that?
Me.
Okay.
Hold
What
on,
about-
hold on. Is Betsy up?
No,
No.
it should be Allen up.
It should be Allen.
Yeah.
Hang on. What happened here? I'm sorry. This is my fault.
Jeez.
My
Lost
fault.
everything
We're
now.
snaking.
Sorry, Alan.
We're snaking. I simply copied. I put Franklin at the
Betsy,
top
what
instead of the bottom.
What kind did you want this time?
Alan Millerini.
Spencer, because I want a deep South County.
Well, that's about as deep as we're going
I know nothing about Spencer County. I apologize, but
Lincoln Heritage and Ohio River scenery give it significant character, according to my guide.
Her entire spreadsheet was written by a 20-year-old intern.
No.
Yes,
AI.
one of my interns.
Spencer County.
Not her intern, some college
I believe
intern that
that's-
worked for the county.
You know
tourism
what I
believe-
board.
I believe he just got Holiday World.
Oh,
Oh yeah. Yeah, if it's
And Lincoln's boyhood home.
You got Santa Claus.
Holiday World.
Holiday. You never heard of Holiday World?
Splash and Safari?
I live in Porter County. No, I've never heard of
Santa
Holiday
Claus?
World.
Santa Claus. What?
Indiana.
Is Santa Claus in Holiday?
It's
Or
the
is-
town.
no,
it's
the
Holiday
town.
World.
Yeah.
There's a town. There's a town called Santa Claus, Indiana.
I knew
Yeah,
that,
isn't
but
that
I didn't
insane?
know there was a Holiday
And there's a
World.
theme
Yeah.
park there.
It is a
called
water
Water
park.
park. It's badass.
It is
was.
redneck splash town, man.
The Raven.
Well, there's roller coasters there too. I did Holiday World a couple years ago as a trip to Lincoln State Park, which is across the street from the Lincoln boyhood home.
Sarah Morrill, you're on the board. Let's learn some more about Indiana, everybody.
I'm also going for recreation and taking White County, which is the home of Indiana Beach.
Hmm.
Or was.
There's more than corn in Indiana. Proving once again. Clickety clack. They come off the board. Boy, we're getting here. Caleb,
Harrison County.
Nice.
Corden.
that's the home of Indiana's first capital, right?
Yes.
Now, for $10,000, Alan, what are the 3 state capitals we've had?
Yes.
You can buy a vowel if you need.
Is Corden Vincennes, I believe,
Yeah.
in Indianapolis?
I believe that's correct.
It is.
I am on the board. Jeremiah is my name. And I'm tap dancing and buying time trying to find my next selection. Let's do something different. Let's take Jennings County.
Oh,
Now, Jennings County is not what you would consider to be an economic powerhouse.
Or anything.
But, or anything, he says. But
They're a space filler.
I will. Where is it? The whispering off microphone.
Don't be
Where,
embarrassed.
where is it? What?
It's okay.
It is the home of Vernon, Indiana. It is the home of North Vernon, Indiana. And it is the home of the Muscatatuck Urban Trading Center.
It is also the place that they always close for like 2-hour delays and snow days when I was growing up because their roads are terrible, apparently.
So I'm taking Jennings County, and you can all wish you had it. Betsy Mills.
how about Putnam?
Why?
Got Greencastle, DePaul, historic. Excellent small
Here's
town
my
identity.
My favorite thing is that I also just said, "Hey, ChatGPT, rank the counties," and I'm seeing a very similar thing to what Betsy is doing.
What you need
I'm doing this from the heart, okay?
well, here's what you need to know. In my department, I am the AI czar, so I am testing out AI right now.
I
So
try not to-
yeah,
I try
I
not-
might have used a little AI for this. There was no telling me not to. So
We still have viewers, everybody. I cannot believe this is still happening.
it is psychotic.
We have actually people watching this tonight. Zach Burcham.
But Delaware County was not a pick from ChatGPT, to be clear. Obviously.
I'll take Grant County. Is it available?
Grant County is available. That the chat was telling you to take Grant County a long time ago. And you finally listened to Sherry Conover Charlo.
I didn't. I've got a pinned comment. I couldn't see that. But yeah, James Dean, car guy. And then
Zach Randolph, the NBA player. And he played high school basketball at Marion. Zach, you're on the clock again. You gotta figure it out.
Is Huntington County available?
Yes.
I don't know where it is, but I'll take it.
It's directly north of Grant County that you just took. And why did ChatGPT tell you want
That's where Dan Quayle's from.
It is. I was going to say it's the home of Dan Quayle. And I think Roush.
It says there's some manufacturing facilities up there.
Roush like Roush Lake, I think, is there.
Is that the lake that Jack Roush crashed into?
Huntington County.
Oh, he
no, I think Roush was a congressman back in the day. Good news, Betsy. Your nightmare continues. Your 9th round pick.
Oh, my
does
nightmare. Why would it be a
ChatGPT
nightmare
say?
when I'm beating everyone except for maybe Caleb? Like, seriously. Let's do.
Vote for Caleb now.
How about let's go.
I feel like she's running his press tour. Or is Caleb running for
I just
something and
think
Betsy
he's
wants
done
involved?
really well at the draft, and I like that he's wearing my jersey of Kalen Clark. But I'm going to go for Fountain County so that I get Turkey Run. Boom, baby.
Okay.
How about them apples?
I think that was a wise choice. Fountain County is very nice. I'm now on the clock. My name is Jeremiah. I was born in 1983, and I'm trying to decide which place I want to go. I'm going to go with an Indiana State Park that nobody's taken yet. Give me a part of Shakamak at Greene County.
Biggest county.
Greene County, Indiana. Also home to I-69, but a very wide open portion of it. There's not much there. Tallest bridge in Indiana is in Greene County. It's on I-69. Harmony Road over I-69.
How tall is it?
It's 200 and some feet.
And it has an extra E in it.
It does. Home of JMV, if you listen to 1070 The Fan. Greene County, Indiana. Caleb.
Gibson County.
Why?
Toyota
Princeton.
in Princeton. It's got a strong economic and agriculture kind of mix there. So I'm going to take
Down in coal country.
I'm going to take some Gibson County.
Sarah Morrill.
I'm taking Lawrence County, home of 3 astronauts and our friend Megan Bowman originally.
So you got
Awesome.
Bedford. You
Yes,
got you got all that stone down there.
And Spring Mill State Park, if we're talking state parks.
You got all the limestone in Washington, D.C. right there. Wow. Boom, baby.
Which one did Caleb just take?
Caleb took Gibson County. Sarah took Lawrence County.
Oh, it's way down.
Alan Millerini, you are now on the board.
Vermilion,
Long, skinnier.
just like it.
The color or like
just-
what?
Just like it. Don't ask me to explain anything. I could pronounce it. Moving on.
All right.
It has an unnatural amount of state.
He
border on it.
wants to watch Illinois as hard and long as he can. Mr. Bones.
Give me Honda,
Ooh, he
Ah,
takes
damn
Decatur
it.
County.
and then give me where everybody will most likely end up. Give me Ripley County with their Batesville Caskets.
Bones is making a strong Southeast Indiana play here.
He really is. He's got his little block of.
He is
I almost
just.
had the I-74 corridor if it wasn't for Zach.
I'm trying to
Sticking
keep
my nose in with Dearborn.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's let Allen. See, this is very confusing because Allen is named after a county and it's rough. Allen Millerini.
I'm actually named after my grandfather. But
Oh, no
not the
shit.
County, yeah.
What was Bone
I
Second
wonder if
County?
You may have been conceived
Ripley.
in Allen
Ripley.
County.
I wasn't.
Okay. Just
I'm gonna go with Starkey County.
Say, pronounce that one more time.
Starkey.
It's your neighbor. It's Stark
It's
County.
how I pronounce it. It's a region thing, Jared.
It's a region thing you wouldn't understand.
You Indianapolis-based city slickers don't know what's going on.
Bones,
there.
I've tried to talk you into going on a cruise a million times. That man goes with us.
Oh,
Just so you know, you get this banter we develop all week long.
Well, not next year. We won't be going.
No, you're two-timing me. You chose not to. Sarah, make me feel better about Alan not going on vacation with us next year. Where are you choosing on the map?
I'm also going to I'm going to take Owen County. Sorry, Zach, that's your other child's name, but
oh, is that where Owen was conceived?
Will you quit asking
But
where
it
his
is the home of
children were
Boston
conceived?
Scientific.
Stop naming kids after counties.
which is a company with some good industry there, and then Spencer's just kind of a fun little city.
Zach did have 92 options for children's names.
Sarah, Jer, if it's a boy, we should name it Henry County.
Caleb?
I already told them that.
I want Marshall County.
Where's Marshall?
It is
north, just below St. Joseph County.
It's just so everybody knows
should
it's
know
fair.
this.
Bones has no idea about Northern Indiana, and Alan has no idea about Southern
I
Indiana.
have
They
no
are
idea
speaking.
outside of Northwest.
They are
Indiana.
speaking different languages.
And Bones, to go back to your comment about naming our child Henry, that's not where baby was conceived. So
Ooh, let's take a guess on that one.
It was on a cruise. I was there.
Oh,
Ew.
we have witnesses.
I will tell you that the county that our child was conceived in, I've selected, so you can work it out from that
Oh,
information.
Hamilton.
Betsy.
I'm thinking Hoosier National Forest. I'm going to go Perry.
Did I speak out loud what I did, or did I just type it in and not tell you guys?
You just typed it in.
Okay, I took Union County.
Okay.
That is the home of Whitewater State Park and the other half of Brookville Reservoir.
And fun fact: the only county in the state of Indiana that does have a McDonald's.
That's charming.
So, okay, McDonald's opened a location today on Madison and 29th Street in Muncie, Indiana, during an absolute national disaster. They opened it up today, Thursday. Do you think it was supported by the community? They opened it up at 10:30 this morning.
I do.
Probably.
15 cars wrapped around the drive-through on a place that opened up that day.
How close is it to that bridge on South Madison that people always drive under and then they're stuck because
So,
it's
that one is next to the historic McDonald's.
Okay. I know the
yeah,
historic
this one is close to
this is my county, Delaware.
the South Side Walmart.
Oh,
It's kind of like
close
the
to my
Dairy
house.
Queen here in
Yeah.
Newcastle.
I literally live closer to there than here.
Well, yeah, sure. We are getting down to it now, folks. Now, remember, there is a twofer on the board. You get Noble Whitley if you take that at the same time. Zach.
We'll take, is Crawford County on the board? I believe it is.
Yes.
Crawford is still available. It is on the river.
Yep, I'll take it.
Can you explain why you wanted Crawford County?
Abandoned State Park. Oh no, I went there. It was nice.
Snakes falling out of trees is what I heard.
Yeah, maybe you'll be a weekend away from the wife.
That was Crawford. Is that Crawford?
Crawford County.
Yeah.
To start the 11th round, Zach, you've got the pick.
Oh, I'm trying to look here. Oh, yeah, we're in the weeds at this point.
We're past.
There's
weeds.
plenty of
yeah.
options.
Yeah, there's plenty of options. I just never heard or care about any of these places.
You're insulting some people now.
That's all right. I'll insult states, communities. I'm fine with it. They can insult me too. Call me a country bumpkin. Let's do Montgomery County.
Oh, see, he just sniped it. That
That was
was
a good one.
According to ChatGPT, it's pretty high on the list.
Montgomery County is the home of the Crawfordsville.
Sugar Creek, Wabash College. It's 53rd in the ChatGPT rankings of counties.
Sherry Conover says that Wabash is the home of Crystal Gale and the first electrically lit city. She's getting deep in the weeds with us as well.
I was gonna say she should have been our presenter.
Yeah.
We could have brought somebody in from a distance and had some fun here. We are now at the point where the counties are wider than my laptop screen. So I'm having to do some scrolling to see whose pick is next. It's Betsy.
Don't Mike Tice this thing.
Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock.
Give me Davies County.
Good pick.
We are too deep into this draft for a dance when somebody steals it.
Here's the thing, Zach. That's
you're
where
mad
the
that I'm
Zeller
good.
brothers hail from, Washington, Indiana. So it's a pretty cool little place. So that was next on my list.
Okay. Everybody calm down. We're going to be okay. Stark County's off the board. Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Starkey.
Stark.
Get it straight.
Get it
I
straight.
mean, I think we need to follow his guidance. He's from the area.
Yeah. He can listen. He can be wrong with us if he wants to. I'm going to take the mighty home of Andrew Bowman, Brazil, Indiana, Clay County.
Is that what's in that county? I didn't know.
My intern says it's coal history, forest, and covered bridge country.
Clay County
Not
is
your intern, Betsy. The Clay County Tourist Bureau's intern.
My intern, the AI, which did its detailed report, which it absolutely cultivated from whatever you're looking at, because AI is a liar and a
Caleb.
thief of joy.
Caleb, will you tell me who you're taking for your
Information.
11th round pick? Because Alan
DeKalb
wants to
County.
get home by, I think that's been taken, hasn't it?
Where?
DeKalb?
No.
Oh, it is available.
Nope.
Ooh.
So now it's
dropping.
DeKalb County.
DeKalb belongs to DeKalb.
Good choice.
Surprised they pronounce it that way.
They will now.
Shut up, Bones.
Sarah Morrill.
I know nothing about it, but I'm going to take Pike County because there's a place called Petersburg down there. And it's
Ooh.
kind of part of the Jasper metropolitan area. So
Now you've got
I'm
Patoka
assuming
River and
there's a
Lake
lot
down
of
there.
German culture down there, probably, if there's a Petersburg.
Maybe you've got Patoka River and Lake. And
Okay,
that's a
I'll
really,
take it.
really
I'm
nice
sorry,
place.
I'm a 14-year-old boy.
It should be right by Du Bois because that's also
It is.
Patoka
Pike County.
Lake.
This is something Alan will appreciate because it's only 8:15 where Alan lives. The Patoka River is where Central Time begins,
Really?
heading to southwestern Indiana. I built the bridge there. Just
I'm glad it didn't wash out.
it's
Probably
it's over the Patoka River.
Speaking of which, Alan, you're up.
Betsy, what can you tell me about Jay County?
Jay County is
Beautiful
sort of an
this time of
armpit
year.
of East Central Indiana.
No,
I'll take
that's
it.
Madison County.
Okay. All right. I would not have advised that, but you
That's-
do you, my man.
Yeah, that's what you say when you got Madison County. Well, Jay's arm.
Oh my God. Madison versus Jay County. Are you serious right now?
Do they want to take a pretty good chunk of Madison County and flood it so that richer people can come visit?
Yeah, I wanted to be part of that. I literally had a realtor lined up so I could have lakefront property at
She wants
Mounds
to drown
Mall.
the poors for her summer recreation.
Mr.
It was
Bones.
going to be great. It was going to be great.
Give me Bex's headquarters and Give me Bex's headquarters in Tipton, and then give me Ohio.
The whole state.
What?
He wants Ohio
The
County.
smallest
He wants
county
the
in
tiniest
Indiana.
county.
I thought that was actually a piece of Ohio. I didn't know it was Ohio.
Hey, isn't there, hey, you know what? I know why he
That's
took it.
awesome,
He wants
bro.
the riverboat. He wants the freaking riverboat.
He gets. I think
Rising
that's Patriot.
Sun. That's what he wants.
Patriot, Indiana is in
I
is
thought-
Ohio
man, I
County.
remember the map having a cut cord.
He wants the
Only
riverboat.
Indiana puts Ohio County adjacent to Ohio.
It's on the Ohio River, you
All
moron.
Bose
I don't
wants
care.
to do is drink and gamble. He's wearing a shirt that says Salt Life. Give me a break.
I got that whole side of the state covered besides Fayette County, and that will be my last pick.
Alan Millerini.
Clinton.
Why?
Why not?
I liked Bill.
I was
Freaking.
going to say it's named after Bill.
Like, how many picks are we, Jarrah? He's like, I need an explanation why you're picking the 78th out of the 92nd
I
county.
haven't had a reason since my second pick, Jared. So, well, maybe my third.
Sarah.
I'm going to take Wells County, home of Wabash State Park, Bluffton, and a herd of bison.
Bye, son.
There's a herd of bison in Rush County.
Dad jokes already.
I'm just over here marking the spreadsheet for everybody that nobody else is using.
I've got a spreadsheet too, so we can. I'm probably going to have to.
Yeah,
put
your
yours.
spreadsheet's full of AI slop.
No, it's not. It's actually very, very detailed. And I'm sorry that you're getting your ass kicked. And and picks.
You know what? I don't care. I'm having a good time.
I'm having a good time.
See,
down.
Bones, you thought this was going to be trash.
Oh, it kind of is, but it's fun trash.
Caleb, 12th round. There's a lot on the
Wabash
block
County.
here.
Wabash.
Now, Wabash State Park just went off the board. Wabash
Spelled differently.
is it's Oubache is the way we spell the state park.
What county was this?
Wabash.
How do you-
It's up northeast, Fort Wayne region. It's in the 3rd congressional district. I am going to take Channel Lake State Park and the twofer that you people have left on the board way too long, Noble, Whitley County. It's the one opportunity we have to take 2 counties at the same time. And it gives me
Oh,
Channel Lakes,
wow.
the Kettle Lakes, the beautiful state park. Noble Whitley County is coming home with me.
That was a good call.
Betsy Mills.
Give me Cass County. No. Take
Nope,
it back.
nope,
Take it back.
nope,
The card has been submitted.
Fine,
Tell me why you fell in
fine,
love with Cass County and
fine.
had to have it.
Logansport. Logansport's a great city if you think about it. Like, there's some roads to go in, and
There's some
Roads to go out.
It's right there on 31.
exactly
There's
is so great
definitely a
about
McDonald's
Logansport?
somewhere in that county. Like, that's all I can tell you. I'm sure I have a friend from there. I just don't know it yet.
Oh, you know what? Given our current situation, the fact that a county that just has a town that has roads going in and out of it is a plus.
I know. I sort of thought that was.
We're kind of brigadooed
for the
over
moment.
here.
Like, yeah, we don't have all of our roads functional. Some of us are kayaking in our front yards. It's fine.
Zach Burcham, your 12th round pick.
No, I'm going to take Randolph County. I don't have a good reason. I need windmills to provide power for me. So that's-
They're so ugly.
I actually like them.
They make a
I
lot
can
of noise.
see them from my house on the western side of our county.
I don't mind driving through a county with them because I think when they're all, especially they're all moving in sync, it looks kind of cool.
They were moving
Um,
today up by Lafayette.
Yeah, I
birds
bet that.
the birds fly into them. They get dizzy and die. It's not a good thing.
You also get solar panels.
It looks like hell. I just drove through it last week, and I thought on the way to Ohio, and I thought this is a hellhole. I'm so glad our commissioners protected us from this shit.
How do you really feel?
But I want the voters to know how I feel because that's how they
but at
felt
the same
too.
time, Betsy does love to raise taxes.
I heard that.
Where? Oh,
Oh, did you really pull it?
I didn't.
And so
Sarah
we put
hit
it
the
into
button.
context.
Sarah hit the button.
Sarah, you did me dirty.
She didn't
All
do
the
it.
love
She
I've
didn't do it.
shown
I
you.
was screaming at her while I was on vacation to hit the button.
No. But to put that in context, the state of Indiana's legislature, they cut taxes all the time, and then they tell the local governments, well, you have to raise taxes or else you don't have your fire departments anymore. So that's why I voted to
Amen.
raise taxes
Amen.
to support local emergency services.
Amen.
Now-
Like Caleb.
I think we are.
And all of our first responders who've been working their asses off for the last 48 hours. Oh, I'm sorry for raising your taxes
Preach.
to save lives.
Preach.
So
Sorry
while your
about
house is
that.
underwater,
Are you sorry now,
your
Bones?
taxes are
Oh,
high.
no, I don't.
You're dead, but your taxes are high. It's fine.
I think we are entering the final round,
The good news is I own Batesville Casket.
the 13th and final round. Zach Burcham, I think this is your last pick, buddy.
I think it is. I'm trying to look and I'm trying to make a decision between two. I'll take Warwick County just because it's on the river. I don't think anybody's taking it.
I feel like the river's been really
Oh,
popular.
it's taken. Who took it?
No one took Warren.
Warwick.
Oh, Warwick.
Hang on.
Warwick County's been taken.
There's a Warwick.
Warwick County belongs to Caleb.
Yeah.
He'll fight you for it.
Warwick. I'm looking at my
Is
list.
anybody taking Washington County?
Yes.
Who took that?
That was like round one.
Washington County belongs to Sarah in the 6th round.
Okay, 6th round.
Not LaGrange.
What's left?
You can
I'll take
choose.
Warren County. Warren County is available.
Warren
Yeah.
County is available.
I'll take Warren. It's close enough to work. Right there by the river. I'm guessing there's a river going through it though, judging by its southern border.
Yeah, Warren County is up there by Benton County. Betsy Mills.
Give me
Liberty.
Give me Liberty or give me Death. Thank
I have
you,
Liberty.
Patrick
That's
Henry.
Union County.
Yep.
Union
Give
County.
me Carroll
Home of the-
County, home to Delphi. One of our greatest mysteries, or sort of mysteries.
It's been
Very
solved.
sad mystery.
Check the papers.
Yeah, I know, but
Not
there's-
convinced.
yeah, I don't know. Do we know what we're talking about, guys? The Delphi murders? Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, horrible. But so more than that, Wabash and Erie Canal history, which I actually think is very cool. So boom.
Is that what the papers told you to say?
No, that was my own research.
You've completed your team. This is it.
Good.
All right. This is my final pick. This is a place I've actually spent a lot of time. Fulton County, Indiana, home of Rochester, Indiana.
Did you know it's the round barn capital of the world, and that's why I was going to choose it next?
I thought that was picked already.
Great couples think alike.
No.
She's throwing fits about her last pick.
Try living with her.
So
She's
important.
pregnant.
She waited till the 13th round.
We're
I
over
think
here.
She's doing pretty well for being so pregnant that she could have a baby at any second. So let's give her some
Which
flowers.
better not happen.
Yeah.
What was the Bones? What is the thing you told her
I
that
don't want any baby matter on me tonight.
Better than baby batter.
Oh,
You beat me to it.
Oh, too good for that. Oh,
my God.
No baby gravy.
Okay, Caleb.
what is wrong with you?
Caleb, we're in the last
there's a
round.
list.
We're moving on with you.
My last and final pick will be Adams County.
Bastard.
The first alphabetical county. on the
Adams,
board.
it's been sitting there for 38
Well, I
years,
can't even
but
see it. That's why it's still sitting there.
yeah.
This is the first one that I'm struggling to find on the map.
I only know because I'm
I just
assuming that's
stayed as
number
long.
one sticker.
Oh,
That's the
wow.
first.
Yeah.
Where's it at?
It's Bluffton, I think. Adams County is south of Allen County.
I know you.
There are 3 counties left on the board. Sarah Morrill, you can choose from Benton,
Fayette.
Fayette,
Scott.
or Scott. Yeah.
I'm going to choose Scott County because it is closer in proximity to Louisville, about 30 miles away. And it's named after General Charles Scott. So that's exciting.
That's really
With communities like Austin, Scottsburg, Lexington, and Blocker, and Hardy
Wow.
Lake State Recreation Area.
Maybe the
She
heroin
has a great
surge.
speaking voice. She's really, Sarah, you have an excellent speaking voice. Just saying.
She was a teacher.
I was
Yeah.
a teacher once.
Great speaking voice. And I'm a communications teacher. So
Bones, can you give us the drug report on Scott County?
Oh my God.
Heroin capital of Indiana.
The Narcan
So there
hot
is
spot.
commerce.
There is.
There are people, places, and things.
there are
Alan,
roads.
Alan, you got the penultimate pick here.
Fountain.
No. You get Benton though.
I believe
Benton. I thought
Benton?
Fountain was
Yes.
on the board. I'll take Benton.
Yes. I get cheap land in Connorsville.
Is that the last one?
That was
Final- the final county taken is Fayette County.
A county's so insignificant that the map Jared gave us, they put their county name in a different county,
Wayne
and all
County.
that's in it is an arrow.
Oh my God! All right, who
That-
feels
that
great
really-
about this?
I don't.
I just won by a landslide.
This is
I feel
between me and
excellent.
Caleb. And it depends how weighted Indianapolis is. So don't screw me over. Don't forget all of the amenities of Indianapolis, Indiana, and please forget it's
I mean,
drunken mayor.
you're talking to those that are watching
What's
in what is probably the very first 92 county draft in the history of internet podcasting.
Look, I picked our capital. I picked our neighbors, Madison County, Delaware County. I think I'm
Madison?
feeling really good about
Now,
that.
I do have a
I've got
question.
French Lick.
I have a question
Home of
for
Larry
Alan
Bird.
because he's got the Illinois news cycle. So how the news has covered the potential like county swapping between Indiana, where we were going to like
I don't think we're
annex
swapping
parts of
anything.
it. I know
He
but they-
probably doesn't know what's happened.
Did you guys hear about that? Where like Indiana claimed we were going to steal some counties from you guys.
No, I didn't hear anything about that.
We were going to
here's what
we
the
were
third
going to
world
trade you to
country up there.
Illinois.
We're going to like trade some counties, but
Please don't.
they were non-contiguous. So this is what tells me that that was such a shenanigans move by our state legislature that Chicago didn't even care. They didn't even notice.
That sounds about right for
It was a
Chicago.
bizarre thing. It was a real bizarre time.
You know, Caleb, you took Porter County in the second round. Do you know what you have to do if you own a car in Porter County?
No.
Emissions test.
Every year,
Wow.
No, every other year. So like I have 2 vehicles that are model year 2022. So this year I had to get them emissions tested. And if they don't pass emissions, you don't get registration. You have to pay to get it fixed and everything. So our state, I think they said that if they did away with the emissions, they would save like $5 to $7 million a year by doing it. But it's a joke. mean, you figure in Northwest Indiana, we have all the traffic of semis
Right.
and everything else, but we as residents have to have emissions tests.
It's also like an
Wow.
industrial
That's so
center.
dumb.
Yeah.
Like
Steel
the
mills,
factories.
refineries.
That's so
Yeah.
dumb.
But they're
We
worried
have to
about
have
your
it.
truck.
That's so
Exactly.
dumb.
Wow.
Say it in the microphone so everybody can hear it, Bones.
Jerry, you're an ass.
What?
You picked the best county in the state.
In Hamilton?
Third. Yeah.
Hamilton, Vandenberg, Bartholomew, Hancock, Jackson, Wayne.
mean,
I just got a ripping of them. All right. I do want to talk to Alan while he's got the microphone. You're traveling through. We're going to keep you not too much longer,
It's okay.
but you're doing some really cool charity work, and you are involved with the Shriners and with the Mason organization. You have some high level. We're not allowed to know what happens in the Masons. You're a secret, super secret organization with your brotherhood.
Yeah. So, like Jared said, I'm a Indiana Freemason. I've been a Freemason for 14 years or so, and also a Shriner. And so everyone knows that the Shriner hospitals, we raise money for Shriners hospitals. So to be a Shriner, you have to be a Master Mason, Freemason, which is 3 degrees in Freemasonry. So what I'm doing
Like
is
an associate's, a bachelor's, and a master's.
we'll call it that. Yes. That's pretty much how
you
you
have
can
to get
explain
past the
it.
goat ritual to become a.
That's the
we,
outlodge.
we go through a lot of goats. That's correct. Everything you hear about the goats is real. I can guarantee you. So I'm on my way to Cincinnati for a Shriner event. It's called the Q Foundation for Kids. What we do is we're Shriners from North America, South America, and whatnot, and we raise money for transportation for children and families to make it to a Shriner hospital. That's why I'm going to Cincinnati, because we're having an event this weekend. The Q Foundation, like I said, we raise money for child transportation. You know, a lot of the patients come from South America to, say, Mexico City. That's the farthest south Shriner Hospital in Mexico City. It's also the busiest Shriner Hospital in the network that we have. There's also a Ronald McDonald House. It's not a Ronald McDonald House, but it's pretty much what it's at, a big apartment complex where the Q Foundation owns it, pays for it, supports it, and family can stay there while their child is being taken care of at the Mexico City Hospital. Or if a child has to be, say, life flighted from Mexico City to Philadelphia or Houston, where the big burn units are, and because there's currently not a burn unit in Mexico City, but it is being built. So that's pretty much what we do in this organization.
What kind of cases do the Shriner Hospital specialize in?
Cleft palate is a big one. Clubfoot. They also burn units is a big one. I should have made notes because now I can't think off the top of my head.
Those are 3 big ticket items right there.
Yeah, it is.
Especially if it's your kid.
I know cleft palate and clubfoot's the 2 big ones for sure.
And then can you help me understand, because we have a Masonic lodge in town, the difference between what Shriners do and what Masons do, and how does the Scottish Rite get involved?
So,
because these are all things you hear about, but
Yep.
we don't. It's low
Yep.
information for the public.
So the Freemasons is pretty much like a fraternity, right? Without the drinking and the partying, and the idea is take a good man and make him better. Have that brotherhood, just to just make you a better person. You know, it's the oldest fraternity of its kind. It's been around for hundreds and hundreds of thousands of years. It gives you good lessons and teachings to be a better person. Then the Scottish Rite goes deeper into that. I don't know if there's a valley around here now. That's what they call it, is a valley. Like I belong to the Valley in Scottish Rite in South Bend, but they have more degrees, and it just teaches you more and more history of Masonry. And then Shriners, Shriners was pretty much made up to have fun, you know, because in Masonry, it's all about lectures and memorization and stuff like that. So a group of guys got together and they started the Shrine to have fun. They were Masonic brothers, and
The
wanted to have
whimsical
fun.
side of the Masons.
Exactly. So when they decided to do this, they said, okay, well, why don't we have fun and raise money for something? And I believe that one of the guys was a doctor at a hospital to take care of children. And he said, I have an idea. Let's raise money for sick kids. So that's how it all started. And that's what the Shriners do.
They're the ones that put on the roast, correct?
The what?
The roast.
The roast.
The Shiners used to have like a roast. I thought so.
We do circuses.
Okay.
Kind
of a roast.
Now, you're famously known for the parades.
Yes, we are. Yeah. We have the mini cars we wear our red fezzes and we have our mini cars. There's actually the motor patrol units have around the country have crazy. They have, cars that are cut in half. They have Suburbans that mini cars ramp up and drive over them in a parade. They have hillbilly units, which is pretty much like what's that old TV show?
Dukes of Hazzard?
No, not Dukes of Hazzard.
Smoking the Bandit.
Andy Griffith.
No, I can't think of
Green Acres.
No.
Desperate Housewives.
Sure. Anyways, but
Sex
yeah,
and
they
the
have a lot of
City.
fun. They have little go-karts that
Game
slide
of
around
Thrones.
trikes and everything. No, not Game
Ted
of
Lasso.
Thrones.
Ted Lasso.
They hit oil or something.
Sorry.
Beverly Hillbillies. That's what I was. Thank you, Sarah. Jeez. But yeah,
New money.
that's how a lot of people see the Shriners is the parades that we do and everything.
All right. Very good. If folks want to get involved with an organization like that, they start by joining the Masonic Lodge and
Yes.
being a male.
Yep. You have to be a male of lawful age. So you have to be 18 years or older to become a Freemason. They do a background check to make sure you're not a felon, that you're a good person.
Don't you have to have people to speak to your character references?
An
Not-
investigation.
It's a little looser now. You
Sure.
can actually go on to the Indiana Grand Lodge website and get information and fill out a form. And depending on where in the state you live, they will select a lodge for you and contact that lodge, and they will contact you and usually invite you to the lodge, get to know you, see if why you want to become a Freemason, what you know about Freemasons, to kind of teach you a little bit to see if you're still interested, because to do it the right way, it's a time commitment thing. I mean, I spent 8 years every Wednesday night I was gone. My first year of marriage, I was gone every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday night because I was in night school Tuesdays and Thursdays. So it's a commitment, and there's a line of officers that if you want to do it to become the worshipful master one day, which leads the lodge, that's an 8-year commitment of being there and showing up, learning your part, and helping your lodge and helping your brothers. But it's a good time.
I know, and I know you represent the male side of the Freemasons. Is there a female version of that?
Yeah,
or
it's called the Eastern Star.
that's what I thought. I was trying to recall. I thought it was Eastern Star.
is the female version, and I think I'm not sure if any woman become an Eastern Star or if they need to be married to a Mason. I do not know. Eastern Star is a lot smaller than it used to be because everything's losing membership, but I'm really not sure about Eastern Star.
I was just curious.
Yep. And the Freemasons is all about just the men. They do some family events, but not too often. That's when the Shriners came and opened up for families. They like it when the ladies are active. They have a lot of activities for children. Like my local temple in Michigan City, we always have Easter Bunny come. We have the Christmas party, stuff like that, to have the whole family involved.
Michigan City and LaPorte County, Indiana.
That's correct.
All right. Want to say thanks again. Healthy Home Foundation Repair. We've tried to have some fun. We've been some educational side of this, but a lot of people have in need. Give them a call if you want a basement inspection, crawl space inspection, got a bowed wall, water intrusion. 317-975-0440. Miss Betsy,
Yes.
you wanted to talk about the Indiana fever.
I want to talk about the Indiana fever. Let's
Can I
talk
cut
about
in
it. It's
real quick,
national-
though?
Of course.
Just real quick.
Did I
Yes,
fail?
Of course.
No, you're okay. I just want to mention the Q Foundation has a website. If you ever want to go on there to get more information about it, you can donate to the Q Foundation. The website is q4kids.org.
Very good. And that
Thank
is
you.
the group that is helping the transportation
Yep.
to get those that need it to children's
and
hospitals.
like I said, if you have to life flight a patient, it starts at like $160,000. So they need a lot of money, and
jet fuel's not cheap.
yeah, jet
And,
fuel.
and the need never stops.
Yep, exactly. Thank you.
Betsy, tell me about Stephanie White and the Indiana Pacers and why the
Fever.
the Indiana Pacers shell company, the Fever, and why Micah Beckwith wants to get involved in running.
I don't want to. I don't want to talk about Micah Beckwith at all. But what I want to talk about is the Indiana Fever, who are on an 8 out of 11 run, and they lost the 2 of those games. They lost to the Aces, who won last season, and the Lynx, who are also extraordinarily good. So we have the top offense in the league. Things are looking really good. Caitlin Clark is averaging essentially double doubles a game, and that's double doubles on averages, not it's points and assists, not points and rebounds, which is a hell of a lot easier than points and assists. So I know Angel Reese is also getting double doubles, but I think Caitlin's are obviously a lot more vital. Anyway, we went down to the
me bounds don't count.
Me bounds don't count. Well,
I took that away from Angel.
your words, not mine. But we have season tickets. We drove down to the game Tuesday, and like we missed Stephanie White's like really ticked off press conference. But I'm with Stephanie, to be honest, and I think a lot of the noise around the Fever is really unfair, and I feel like they get sniped at so hard. I feel like Sophie Cunningham's been assaulted multiple times that I've seen with my own eyes. Like, it's been wild. Caitlin Clark getting the crap beat out of her, but getting tacticals called on her for the silliest things in the world. The WNBA is a freaking joke of an organization. But anyway, our Fever, in spite of all this noise, are doing quite well. So I want to shout out to them. I want to shout out to the big 3. Aaliyah Boston, Kelsey Mitchell, and Caitlin Clark, who stood by their coach that night and said, we were told coach before the game we were going to win it for her. And then they kicked New York's butt. And New York is a very, very good organization. So just saying, everybody should be watching the Fever. We're gearing up for playoff mode, and I think that's exciting.
Betsy, why is it that being in Northwest Indiana,
Yeah.
I hear a lot about the Fever.
Sure.
And why is it that other teams are going after them so hard? Is it their personalities? Is it the way they are? Or is it just like, hey, we don't like this group of girls and we're going to beat them up?
There are so many ways I would love to answer this candidly, but I will. I don't want to be canceled. So let me say this. I think there's a lot.
Aren't we truth tellers here, Betsy?
We are truth tellers. The truth teller me will tell you that the WNBA has essentially framed the Indiana Fever as America's team, which a lot of other teams have rejected.
They're
like,
resentful
the
of it.
Cowboys of the 90s. So they don't like that vibe. A ton of people hate Caitlin Clark for what she represents. They're just jealous. I think they're jealous, or they're stupid.
They feel like
Because
she
what
needs
she
to
does
pay
is
her
brilliant.
dues. And,
Well,
they feel like she needs to pay her dues, and they wanted to give her a reality check when she showed up in the league, and they didn't want to acknowledge the fact that they don't like the fact that she's the face of the league at this point.
She's the face of the league, and a rising tide lifts all boats, and that is what Caitlin has done, and that is what Angel has done, and that is what Paige Beckers has done. Angel, AZ Fudd, like there are tons of young players that are up and coming, not just Caitlin, but a lot of them who are creating narratives. Oh, we're getting rivalries. Cities are getting pissed off at each other. That's the best part of sports. Us getting mad. Didn't love booing our coach the other night. The guy next to me did. I did not. And I'm going to save all my cheers for Stephanie White tomorrow, even though my voice is going out. So I don't know. I love that she started her career at Ball State. Chirp, chirp. But I think we should be watching the Fever and supporting our local team, and especially just the online chatter has been so negative and so wild that I'm literally afraid that the last time I posted something, which I thought was not controversial, was about our state Republican convention that I attended as a delegate. I was elected from Henry County. Well, it was, because I got called a lot of names by a lot of people. I got trapped in the algorithm, and people from all over the country had things to say to me about my attendance at that, because I used the R word, being Republican. So I'm afraid now when I make public posts, it's going to blow up and be like, you like Caitlin Clark and you hate X people. And it's like, no, I'm just here because I'm a Hoosier and I love basketball. Anyway, none of that matters. Fever Rock.
Caleb Buchanan. We're entering the final thoughts portion of the show.
Yeah.
Also wearing a Caitlin Clark jersey.
He is.
Did you lose a bet?
He just likes to be a snappy dresser.
God, you're such an ass. Why do
Caleb
we make that a soundbite?
Caleb, you've got a lifelong dream coming true this weekend.
Yep.
as a Make-A-Wish kid, what's happening? Because Canada burned and this got delayed.
I get to meet Hank Williams Jr. tomorrow backstage for his concert.
Badass.
So I won a
That's
contest of 5 people were chosen. I met him in like 2019 before COVID, but it was like an assembly line of people. I mean, it was like 100 people. So tomorrow there's only 5 of us that get to go backstage and hang out with Hank and his team and stuff. So I'm pretty excited to go up there and do that.
We since we've promoted you to co-host against your will, we look forward to you coming back very soon. When you're not on shift, saving lives as a hero. And you'll come hang out and tell us how it was.
Yeah.
Because seeing one of your all-time stars on stage and getting to meet them, like one of your music heroes, that's top tier.
Yeah, it's gonna be really neat. It's
I
gonna
hope
be really
that's
neat.
awesome for you.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be. I'm not gonna know what to say. I'm still trying to think what I'm gonna say and how I'm gonna pose for my picture with him because he likes to do this a lot. So
are you worried you're gonna cry?
There's a good chance.
Okay.
I am gonna wear my icon hat because he wears an icon hat and I have an icon hat.
Right
so
on.
You want to bring the Boss Hog recorder up there and get an interview?
Yeah. We'll get an interview with him.
I genuinely am excited for you, and I want to see how it goes.
Yeah.
You want some you want a tip?
Yeah.
Pick the most obscure song you like of his and tell him about it.
I
They'll
will.
like it.
I will.
It proves you're a real fan.
Yeah.
I want you to go Chris Farley interviewing Paul McCartney.
Oh yes, yes, my man, forever.
Remember when you wrote
when you were the
Country Boy
Beatles?
Can't Survive? I really like that.
You should do that. You should definitely do that.
Final thoughts, Betsy?
I think I said everything. Go Fever, and great to be here. I'm sorry it's a tragic time for Henry County, but I'm really, really proud of the people that live here. This is a good community full of great people. Shout out to our first responders who always respond, never hesitate. And I just hope everybody's doing okay. And if I can personally help anybody, let me know.
Sarah, do you want to do any final thoughts, or are you good? She's running the mic. Final chance to be on the show before you're a mom.
Yeah, I was going to say that. That's pretty much the final thought is hopefully I'm not on here again until, I'm a mom.
Bones and Zach
officially.
want to do a podcast from the hospital. Are you going to allow this?
If it's in the waiting room, I have no issue. If it's in the labor and delivery room while I'm actively, laboring or delivering,
Just think of the
maybe not.
play-by-play.
It would be awesome.
What if there's just like a private live feed, just for a select,
Just
few
for the
of us?
Patreon.
Nope. We
Sarah,
there are
you
only a select
you
few
do
people
not
who
have
get
to
that
consent
view.
to this.
So,
You do not have to consent
but
to
the
any of
sound,
this.
I guess maybe, but I don't know if I'm gonna. Who knows how I deal with that kind of pain? I might be very loud, or I could be very quiet. I don't know.
I
think
just want to know what you're going to call Jerry.
I think there should be some call she bets because she's not said a curse word yet in her life. Will this be the moment?
It might.
I pray. It
Oh my
Never
gosh.
know.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Try
I want
to
to
cater
know.
to it all the time.
If it happens,
and
I
never
want to
get it.
know. I want to know.
Jerry responds very well to dumbass.
Zach Burcham. It's been a week.
And you know what? I'm not even going to go into it on the show because it's an odd thing, but there's an odd situation which led to me having a rough week before this even started. So this was not a great end to the week. I rolled into Friday. I've had a very disjointed week. Thanks to everybody that helped. Thanks, Jeremiah came over, Matt Souza came over and hauled all the trash off. So I have nothing that doesn't fit my toter. And I had a box for a mower that I think I threw away like 6 years ago. So it was soaked in. It was all wet.
I hope you learned your lesson.
I cleared the basement is as clear as it's ever been. I'm hoping the AC holds out and my water heater fires up at some point. But thanks to everybody for the help. It is a weird thing because it was like a lot of times you have a tragedy and you can't get around. You can't do this. You can't do that. We had some limited ability to get around, but for the most part, it was just like another summer day in Indiana. It was just like, oh, by the way, everybody's basements have
Everybody has a moat.
3 to 12
Yeah.
inches of water. Some people, I think you said you talked to somebody who had like 34 inches of rain in their basement. I was thankful it wasn't sewage. I mean, like you want to talk about, I was like, this could be a lot worse. It still sucks.
I was making a smart ass comment, but a lot of times when we get the crazy ass rain, it's right before it freezes, right? It's like November and you get 3 inches of rain and then it freezes and the roads all pop. It didn't freeze last night.
I don't know the last time when we had a red travel advisory and you were outside in t-shirt and shorts.
Yeah.
That was that's
point.
for Indiana. That's a winter thing. It's not a summer thing. And then for Alan, like Alan, they got the wind part of the hurricane, and we got the rain part. It was such a strange thing. And for all the weather forecast people, where were they at on Tuesday when this was coming? That's still the strangest thing to me. But so thanks to everybody for the help. I'm looking forward to some more normal weather, and I really hope it stops raining because it's the Moreland Fair week, and I've only been able to go out and do my Moreland Fair thing one night this week.
Good luck to anybody parking out
They've
there.
canceled it. I've got 4-wheel drives, and I back it into the ditch. I'll do it again. But yeah, I'm hoping that they get a couple days in because they've canceled the last 2. I mean, you know how bad it is. They've closed the Moreland Fair before it opened 2 days in a row. I hope that for those people that have projects out there or do fundraising out there, that they get that up and going. Because I know like Shendo FFA, the Blue River Band, a bunch of those, that's a huge fundraiser for them, the Moreland Fair. And to have lost 2 nights of that without making a dime is a big deal. So if you can, get out there this weekend.
Alan Millerini, do you know the Indiana State Fair is going on?
I did not. Did you know? Hold on. Now let me ask you something.
He could live 3 states away. He wouldn't know any more or less about Indiana than he does.
I get no Indiana news. I'm telling you. But did you know that the Lake County Fair is going on?
Yes.
That's because you picked Porter, you bastard.
Yes, I did.
that was
That's a
week
good
and a half
fair.
ago.
Someone else used AI too, by the way.
Yeah, I know. No, I did not know the state fair was going on.
Do you know that I will be appearing on WJOB radio tomorrow?
I did not know that as well.
The Rob Kendall show is on
Yeah,
there, and they interviewed me today, and it will air at 10 a.m. Eastern. I don't know. I would need a sundial to understand what time it is in the region.
That's 9 a.m.
Jer, why are you on Rob Kendall tomorrow?
I'm on Rob Kendall talking about our crisis here, our disaster area.
Okay.
I did an interview. It was recorded today, and it'll be on tomorrow.
Okay.
So check out the Rob Kendall show on
Yeah,
YouTube,
good for you, man.
iTunes,
That's great.
wherever. But yeah, he's syndicated now. So you get him up in the region. So you'll get some Indiana news, Central Indiana news, if you listen to WJLB and our boy Rob Kendall.
He's got billboards on 69.
He's got him on
driving down from
65,
Anderson.
69. He's all over the place. He's doing great.
Yeah, he's doing good work.
Truly.
man.
Alan, what else do you want to cover? I know that we're keeping between you and your pillow. That's still 2 states away.
That's 2 hours away. Nothing. I mean, this was fun. It was cool. Never experienced anything like this. I really enjoyed it. It was nice meeting you guys. Obviously, Jared, Sarah, Zach, I've known before, but it was fun. Cool.
You're welcome any Thursday. You just roll on down.
Yeah, just a casual 3.5 hour trip down here. Yeah, I can do that.
Mr. Bones, you've done this is your second time in here this week.
Yeah.
You want to be a podcast producer?
Yeah, absolutely.
Not
You
my
wanna be a
not my
DJ.
board. I'm gonna put a lock on this. sucker.
I like that these boys are fighting over this job. I
I'm
feel
not
good
fighting
about
over
the
job.
future of
He
this
just
show.
Respect the soundboard. He was just hitting every
Take
button.
a picture of it now so you can go back to those settings later.
Well, I
after
got
he
put
plays
I got
DJ
put
again.
back very quickly.
They're all
But
digital.
I just realized very quickly that he was
You know
touching
what?
stuff that he should not
I wasn't
touch.
going to mention this, but we're at this point. Zach chose Randolph County, birthplace of Jim Jones.
I was dying to know where that was going.
My
So you have to atone for that.
my grandmother helped take care of his mother, I believe. It was like she was like
like at the end.
No, I don't think.
Was this before or after the events of Jonestown?
I think before.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm not sure. I'm not entirely sure on that. I can't ask her now. She's in the same spot he is, but not in the cult though. On her own time.
She didn't drink the Kool-Aid.
Didn't drink the Kool-Aid.
That whole thing scares the hell out of me. Jonestown is nuts.
They knew I knew people
bet
in my
they wore
family
red
that knew
hats.
him.
Yeah,
So
that
was
is
the
so
same.
wild.
Because he sold monkeys before he was a cult leader. If I'm correct, if I'm thinking of the right
Wasn't
guy.
he a preacher?
Yeah, they're pretty good one, I'm guessing. Anytime, I mean, aren't all the cult leaders in some way or another? That's where they start, a lot of them. But yeah, I don't care. I need the windmills.
Anything else, Zach? Bones?
No, I think we're good.
Final thoughts from me. Do whatever you can to reach out. Check on your neighbors. This is a really good week to meet your neighbors if you don't know them. Be outside, be present, talk to them, help each other out. You probably got something in your garage that you don't need, or maybe you've got an extra one of them. Zach, you cracked me up so hard yesterday when you said, "Is there anything you don't have in triplicate?" or whatever it was.
Because he had 3 submersible water pumps, and I had to buy mine on the way in. He's like, "I got one over here, I got one over there," and so he's just a rolling. And he does. If anybody knows Jeremiah, there's a redundancy to his life in almost every facet except for he has one wife. If he, that's about where it is.
Took a while to find her.
That we know of. But like,
Soon to be only
but
one
like
kid.
nobody's in one group chat with Jeremiah. You're in like 3 group chats with Jeremiah, and there's a new one every week if you're on the podcast. Yeah, and all this other stuff. So I was just like, who has 3 submersible water pumps? And he's like, oh, by the way, I'm coming by. I'm taking the hose I gave you at first. I got to swap for another hose. He's got a backup hose for the other hose. I was just like, what in the world? And so, yeah, I'm still buying stuff I need for stuff like this. I don't have 3 or 4 of them. It's insane to me.
Yesterday was Jeremiah's Super Bowl.
I worked so hard
kinda-
trying to help people out, man. It was
You do. You do.
I'm exhausted. I know that people have done a hell of a lot more than I have this week. I've saved 0 lives. Caleb saved a life this week, so he wins.
He had to
and-
work pretty hard for that
Had
one.
to work for it.
And he had to argue with them.
He had to fight for that guy to get out of his. What did he say to you, Caleb?
I'm not getting out of the car. I don't want a bill. A bill from who?
And there was running water under that car.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
that's okay.
guy was-
Instead, you want the
dumbass.
bill to go to your family when
You
you're in a
saved that
box,
dude's
man.
life.
No, there's
You
no
say that-
bill,
Funeral-
buddy. Put the life
funerals
jacket on and
cost
come
more.
on.
yeah. You saved his life, and
There-
he doesn't even know it.
There's a lot of people that are really tired, that are working really hard, and it is thankless. Then you will never see them.
Yeah.
But Alan mentioned something to me earlier today of, hey, go find those folks, buy them a meal, make them a sandwich, see what they need, anticipate what they need, and go bless them in some way. If you've got the ability to do it, pay it forward and try to take care of each other. This is a tough time, but it's also one of the times I'm most proud of this community and the things that we're doing together.
Absolutely. And I just add to that, perfect. But I would just say this is, again, I think this is going to be a long-term thing for us. Like, we don't know yet what we don't know. And I think, not just our traffic routes are diverted for, not just that, but we have long-term damage. So
And we
this
said,
neighborly stuff that we really want to employ, it's a long-term thing.
in the way we said it earlier, I think, but like the way the people's homes are damaged, you don't know it. Like, so you don't know what your neighbor's going through because you don't know what their basement looks like. Like, I ran by a house, nice house, and the dad's just going up. He's dragging the trash out. His trash can is full of carpet and carpet padding. And so you could have a neighborhood that's got hundreds of thousands of dollars of damage, but you can't see any of it from the street. So it's kind of like the whole thing. You don't know what's going on in people's lives. This is literally a lot of people basements. It's where they store stuff. It's where
Drywall,
stuff-
all of
Yeah,
it.
and then those people are going to be dealing with mold, mildew, things like that for months. Or in my case, it's just stuff. But it's like my wife was going through totes and was like cursing because he's like, another tote. What's in this tote? And
What's it
you
like
know-
to have a wife who curses?
Oh, it's a little concerning at
Don't
times.
you wish you knew?
She also helps with mechanical work too, right? The starter.
She'll sit nearby and complain when I ask her for something. It was hot that day, but yeah. So yeah,
Guys, we have got to get Alan to Ohio.
Special thanks to
2
Healthy
hours and
Home.
11 minutes.
Special
guys.
home. I told you it'd be a fast show episode, Alan. Healthy Home Foundation Repair, 317-975-0440. Thanks for sponsoring the episode. This is therapy for a lot of people, and I think people listening in their cars are going to enjoy it. So thank you for listening. Thanks for being a
Go
part
Henry
of it.
County.
I may not be back next week. I'm going to warn everybody now. If the baby comes, Bones is in charge, and he's
Oh,
lined up some
God.
backup shows. Good luck to everybody. I'm looking forward to listening to it. We'll see you next week.